All right. We're back. Sorry about that. So, I messed up the stream title anyways before, so I thought might as well reset now that I also accidentally leaked Discord. As you do. But yeah, it's 15 past means I'll go ahead and do the bracketing. So basically, it's around until like 26 that I've seeded. I usually seed about half the players. Yes, so I will do a ping NMC after I mark the first couple stream matches. I'll do a ping, and I'll show you. It'll have everything. I'll show you on stream actually, because it's quite good. So even though we're starting, I would suggest reading that ping. Anyways, all right. So for stream, let's do Osan up against Jerres. Don't recognize the names, so definitely interested. Let's do Desert Eagle. Actually, no, Buggen against Koukin. Because I like the pink profile photo. That's good. The panda. So if you have the purple on-stream icon or this on-stream icon, means you're on stream and you have to wait. If you're not on stream, yes. So here you go. So this is the ping. It's in the help desk channel, and you can read this one. Has all the matchmaking info that you need. I've just marked a couple more stream matches. Ooh, this could be very good. Oh yeah. This could be very good. I'm just, streaming up a bracket, huh? Or the top side of the bracket, rather. But that's just how it be sometimes. Let me just mark a couple more matches so I don't forget. Yeah, we're good to go pretty much. So you can play, unless you're on stream, obviously, but we'll get to that. Alright, almost done. This is the start of top 8. And now I'll bring you guys over. We've got 2 wonderful commentators tonight in the room with us, I hope. Let me just do it. Give me 1 sec, and then we're good. We're good to start though. You can just play, and I'll get the stream fired up. First match looking pretty interesting, I think. And again, I always love when I don't recognize the names of the matches, because then I know it's gonna be a banger. It's always nice, seeing people that you might not see. Maybe you'll see again. So many new breakout players we got, right? So some of these guys might make it into top 8. But otherwise, it's nice seeing people that you might not otherwise see get a chance to spectate. I always like that aspect, right, of being able to pick the matches. So we do have commentators today. They're just late. It happens though. I'm sure there's some mix in the mix-up situation. That's pretty common actually. I'll stay on for comms until we get the other guys on. So you'll have to deal with me for a while. That's fine though. So Jerres against Osan. Wonder where they're from. Also, a reminder, obviously, that we do have a match arena. So if you haven't already, please go ahead, claim one of those codes, and you know, make the players a little bit happier. Give them something nice to play for, a little bit of money. It's absolutely free, of course, no charge. As obviously, I can always see a couple people have done. So we have, let me see who done it. Obviously, I've done it, but we got Envoy, first one, hell yeah. Pingutaru, Axe Guy, T-Bide, and Fund in Elford. Thank you. All you have to do, obviously, is click that link in chat, press login. You can use your Switch account that you're watching from right now. That's what I'm using. You click that. You know, even if you don't have an account, you can use one of these accounts to make an account. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. And then just press this claim code button to add 25 cents to the prize pool. Obviously, there's some sponsor quests if you want to add a little bit extra. But, you know, this one is the best. Also, obviously, you can do it on your phone as well. Not only, it's a bit iffy on the phone, but it works fine on the phone. And, you know, that's pretty neat, I think. But it looks like we got some response from the players. Jerres, ooh. So we got Germany against Turkey. Interesting. Yo, and I said Osan is a multiple game owner. Love it. Have it on both console and PC. That's why it's probably going to be godlike. Let's go. Let's see. It must be this one, right? That's way too many. Too many in that name. Holy hell. Yeah, how you guys week been? Mine been pretty normal, honestly. You know, not much different from usual. Just going to work, then getting home, and you know, sleeping on the couch. A lot of that. I guess I was sick for a couple days. God damn it, Snow. It's not Tekken yet. Tekken is in the weekend, okay? So yes, you can still get into Tekken. Tekken is tomorrow. We'll never see a Honda cook though. Yeah, we'll never see a Honda cook. It's impossible. Did you play Honda? Oh, I guess. There we go. Friend request. Let me see. Largest invite. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Perfect. Perfect. Danish SF go. Can't wait. If we end up doing a Danish championship, that'd be nice. You know, I'll be able to see Theo cook. All right, got both players in. Wait, is this the man, the legend, a myth, the instinct, ultras?
Wait, are we talking about me?
Oh, no, I was talking about Link V actually, but I guess he's not here yet.
He's not here yet. Well, I'm actually on. Here we go. I'm feeling it. How's it going, Ice? It's been a little while.
Yeah, it's been quite a long time. It's going well. Until I saw this, we got the.
Oh no!
What a start, man!
How do we get here? Not where you want to start. To be fair, with the JP mirrors, it doesn't set the tone correctly. But we'll see. I don't mind. JPs going at it themselves. You know, they get a taste of their own medicine.
That's true, actually. Perfectly valid matchup here, but it is currently Osan cooking. Never mind.
Unfortunate. A DI on the low forward, but Yeah, I mean, JP just he recovers pretty fast from most normals.
Yeah.
Especially for those non-cancelable low forwards, you definitely find that they do have pretty low recovery.
And burnout here for Osan. That is trouble. Not going to kill, but going to do a lot of damage. Just like that.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, at that point, you're going to get chipped out. So, you know, it was the game over before it was the game over. You know? But that's the problem. When you find JP, you just cannot afford to burn yourself out. Level 2 out. He parried afterwards. I think he was expecting the reversal to come out from Osan trying to bait something, but I guess not.
Again.
Back. Oh.
Yeah, you can't DI this guy, man. This guy got reaction for days.
Oh, no way. What a conversion. Wait, no, it doesn't drop. It's not high enough.
No way.
Level 3 cancel on the DI armor. Nice stuff from Jerres.
Yeah, I love that. Love that option.
Damn. That was kind of clean. I mean, that is one thing you also get, like, right, when you're in burnout, obviously you can always DI back, and that's easy. You eventually get used to doing that. But then when you're not in burnout, you know, when you are in burnout, you gotta freaking respond with your level 1s or level 3s.
Yeah.
Right, off to a good start for Osan though now. But, you know, in Street Fighter 6, it can all go downhill pretty fast when you get put into the corner yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Archer, the window teleports.
It's like both players. Oh, yeah, that's a bit risky there. Getting into burnout now again. Even JP suffer against JP and burnout. Rough.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially so, right? Because obviously you take the chip, which is like one half of the bad thing. The other half people forget about is like you're taking more blocks than on these pressure tools from the projectiles. So you don't have you can't get enough space to work with anymore because the extra 4 frames stop you from moving forward.
Yep. Looking very good for Jerres here. Just needs a little bit more damage, and that is a 2-0 and a trip to our winner's round 2.
Yeah, anything will do it. At this point, you could be afraid of getting chipped out as well. He just stands there, obviously. A departure spike is going to do all the hard work for him.
Just like that.
1 JP down, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, they're in losers, so good luck to anyone who's down there.
Alright, I've been hearing that Nick V is running. Has running shoes on, his big boy shoes.
We're still loading him in, running home.
A man's fast as fuck, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, how you been doing, nice guy? So it's been a little while.
Oh, I've been well, you know, same old. Nothing special new. Going to work. You know, being
being an adult.
Yeah, being an adult.
Curses.
Yeah, hate it. How about you, man?
You know, I've been doing well as well. Been busy. Just a lot of things in life and in the video game life. But yeah, it's been good ever since the release of Street Fighter 6. It's like I found a game I can get fully invested in again after what happened to DNF Duel. You know, may peace be upon them. F. So yeah, it's been nice to get back into like a super lively, you know, fighting game. You know, obviously drive still and all that jazz, but man, it's looking bloated soon as well. We got Tekken 8, we got freaking Uni 2 I'm super excited for. I don't know where I'm gonna find the time, man, in between all the adulting.
Yeah, also Uni 2 dropping the day before Tekken 8.
Literally
absolute insanity, man.
That is,
I love how none of us consider Mortal Kombat at all.
Oh well,
it wasn't even brought up.
For me, it was never on my radar. I have enjoyed watching it though. It's always been fun.
Yeah,
I mean, I've always played it casually, like with roommates and stuff in the past, but not really ever been into it as much.
I like playing the story mode on Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. Did you see the story mode for freaking for Tekken though? I don't know if it was a story or just the arcade mode, but they had like the freaking QTE cutscenes.
Yeah. That was in
like before your fight.
Yeah, that was in the story mode. I forgot it. I think they had something similar actually for 7, if I remember correctly.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I wonder if they're definitely gonna. They can't do much worse on story mode than 7 though. It was interesting to say the least.
Don't think I've played through 7, but yeah, I mean, it looks like from what I've seen, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, looks nice.
Maybe they should add the QTEs in bracket, right? So it's like if you miss the QTE, you start with like 10% less health than your opponent.
Agree. Big agree. And hype.
Get good, guys.
Oh yeah,
you guys don't like WarioWare in your fighting games?
Yeah, I mean, in one, you got a gun at one point, and you had to shoot enemies in 7. So you know, kind of cool.
Really? What? That's kind of funny.
Can you get a gun in World Tour? I think not.
No, you can. You know, once you unlock Sonic Boom, it's about as close as you can get. You know, you can start throwing Sonic Booms at people.
Right, speaking of, well, I can't see if it's a Guile, but we do have both players in there. Looks like Jamie and Chun-Li.
Jamie and Chun-Li.
So,
Jamie, I do like me some Chun-Li too. Can't lie.
Yeah, last week, obviously, Chun-Li did a lot of damage, but obviously that's going to be swapped out for Aki once, bigger patch finally gets his character.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the Aki, she looks demonic, man. I can't wait, but I also don't want to see her in my ranked games, not gonna lie.
It looks like an anime character in Street Fighter, not gonna lie. But here we go. It is Buggen getting the first damage done.
Oh no, that's the worst feeling in this game. That's counter DI though. Is when you try and anti your opponents, they're doing a fake safe jump in the corner, but because you're in the corner, it crosses you up, and it's not nice.
That's bad, man. Playing some footsies. Do you have that burnout on the side of Koukin? Right back at you though.
Yeah, now DI's not really a threat if you're Buggen. I mean, if you're Koukin, because you can't be stunned in the corner. Oh my god, DI, the freaking dive kick anti-air though. That's the one thing people say, like, oh, you know what, dive kick, especially Jamie's, is like garbage. It's got such a huge hurt box, but like it also anti-airs above your head, so you gotta pick and choose your battles here.
Get that first string on the board.
Oh my god, went for the frame trap with the follow-ups on the Rekka. It's quite dangerous, but once you let loose on the first one and you know they can punish it, sometimes it's worth the risk.
Yeah. I mean, that's something, right? That way you can test your opponent maybe once, right? And if they punish it, you say, okay, I don't bring that out again. But if they don't, you know, it's
I
a
got
very
it once. Yeah, it can be, for sure. Especially if your opponent's a little bit too quick trying to punish. See, -6 on the Rekka, but nice. Trade with the Koukin there and bring us to the final round.
Oh, nice. Get that jumping. Just barely over the fireball.
But DI actually, it's such a good way to deal with dive kicks as well in this game. The DI straight through and get the punish counter, but we're going to land that level 3, so with that corner control, he can look for the cheeky DI reset that Jamie loves to do in this position. I'd be surprised if he doesn't go for it. Nah, he's okay. He's not going for it. He's going for the full thing, +4. Oh, went for the command grab, but of course the jab's going to win, because that's how it works in this game.
Sliding kicks. Again, Koukin pretty low here. Needs to find an opening, but does have 2 sticks of butter. And Chun-Li, man, got so much damage in this game. Doesn't matter.
But you know what? Fuck it, we palm. You know what? I've had enough of this neutral nonsense. I'm going in. Yeah, just like that. Taking the first game. Buggen with the Jamie. Super sick.
Yeah, immediately Koukin pushed to the corner yet again. Ooh.
Jump setup off this light. Oh, nice. The feint into the throw. And the bait on the OD kicks. We'll finish him off. Still with that corner control though. Nice frame travel. That stand medium kick. Perfectly linked in that low forward. It's a point for Buggen.
Yep. Oh, the parry. Round start. All right. Don't try that.
Telling you, man.
I feel like already we've seen so many DIs just getting counter DI'd.
Oh no. As we speak, he shall appear. The DIs are coming. You to get out of that corner situation. Take the time to get a drink down. Wow, not punishable in that dive kick. No, that sweep is not that. Oh, you get baited. Yeah, Chun-Li's the one character. Hers is -7. You cannot sweep that back. Oh, click that low forward, man. It is a privileged ass sweep.
Yep, that's pretty cheap. Oi, and there we go,
Nice.
Koukin with a round off down.
Nice punish on the bit of strikes, the TC. Maybe just trying to look to steal some frames. Oof, drive rush overhead. Oh, look at his link as well, all the way into the bit of strikes. Bit of extra corner carry as well. Takes some time to drink. He's got 3 on deck, 4th down. First time we've seen him with all 4. Now you gotta be really scared of this command grab, and that's exactly why Koukin is mashing, does not want to get hit. Yeah, that command grab in level 3 probably gonna kill at this point. Oh, finally! That counter DI.
With the level 3 as well. And just like that, Lazarus. Buggen is gonna take that W.
Oh, he's got to finish it off. It's not
That's
over
true.
yet. Oh, that's not
Oh no,
finisher,
why
though.
doesn't kill?
Oh, wait, go level 3.
Oh,
Gonna
no!
hit. He went for the command grab. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I
can't
thought it
believe
was
it.
all over.
I'm so sorry, Buggen. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. Oh,
Alright,
my.
Safe.
Oh. I mean, I wonder what Koukin was baiting. My man did not have any OD on him. Yeah, no OD, no level 1. Just waiting, but luckily, Buggen gonna take that chance to take the game and take the set. Whew. I was stressing, man.
That was scary. Oh, speaking of the Nick V jump scare, man.
I'm here.
Got cat ears on.
I'm
What's that about?
not that with these cat. Wait. Oh, I see what you mean.
A little bit. Neko V.
I have to go that way. Oh, there we go. Ooh, almost there.
Trying to line it up.
Anyway,
bit.
I'm here, Nick V. Finally, I came here running with a giant bag. Still on my work clothes, by the way. So I have to get changed.
Too fat, so
at
am
one
I.
point,
But
right?
that's because I'm lazy and I haven't got changed.
Well, you don't have a brand on your shirt. I do.
Yeah,
So maybe they won't like it if I do it. Just don't tell them. Just don't tell them.
Yeah. How you doing, Nick V? It's been a while.
It has been. I think the last time we did commentary together was on Blazblue.
Wow. Was it that long ago? You're probably right, but it has been a while.
Yeah, because
you know what?
I don't commentate the games that you commentate, except this one, of course.
Yeah, and
Street
I don't
Fighter.
commentate the games you commentate normally anyway.
Yeah, of course, Street Fighter is the game that combines nearly all of the fighting game communities so far. Because we have all the anime fighters, we have, of course, all the OG Street Fighter fighters. The only people we're missing is basically like Tekken and Smash, right?
Yeah, and even then we've seen Smash players, playing some Street Fighter 6 as well. I know Riddles is over from the US, doing pretty well right now.
Yeah.
And Tekken players, I mean, it's always hard to bring in like 3D players for sure, but they've definitely played it. We've seen them around. But with Tekken 8 around the corner, I imagine it's hard to like take your attention away from that game.
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna be a very big game. Shouts to Uni 2, releasing one day before Tekken 8. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, but I don't think that's like that unfortunate though, because I just don't know how much crossover there is. And I get it, like there will be people who like I'm kind of interested in both, so I'll probably like play
Go to
Uni
Tekken.
first because I love Uni more. But
Yeah, just a few, like the 2 people in the world who are interested in it.
look, it was now or never.
It's absolutely
At least
true.
we'll
but,
have fun, Nick. Okay.
yeah, of course. But of course, do we have a Matcherino? I'm pretty sure we do. There must be a Matcherino. So !Matcherino in the chat right now. Claim a code. 25 cents for free. Added to whoever wins this tournament today. I've actually not seen who are in the tournament. I see RMK-FAST, very strong, probably like a tournament favorite right now. Geeck-O, Imstilldadaddy, ISDD, sorry. Yes. Very strong player as well. Everyone knows. Zerna, let's go.
All right. You got some pretty big names here then.
Yeah, one of the Dutch. I will be rooting for them, of course. And Xuses just making clips for himself nowadays. Very strong player as well, of course. The lower side of the bracket is strong as well, like filled with so many strong players. There's one player that is kind of interesting. His challenge name is CFN 130638887.
He's got an actual name, but
yeah,
it's Dane.
Yeah, I just think it's funny that it's added there.
Hey, it's just in case you can't find the guy. You know, I don't know how many Danes there are, but apparently too many. But yeah, I see many people are recognized. To be fair, obviously a lot of people from just Team Salty in general. See Manchi Bomb in there. Xuses is pretty epic Ken player.
Yeah.
Boltstrike.
Making many top 8s.
Damn, that's gonna be good. We're gonna see more Jamie action. Yeah, Xuses is also a big YouTube guy, so don't get clipped, basically.
Or do. Like, as long as he leaves your Twitter ad, like at the top left or right, wherever your name will be, you might gain some followers.
Potentially. And I see we also got Dudeakoff versus who's he up against?
Demonologist, I think I saw.
Demonicius. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that sounds about as good as. I'll let you guys in chat decide. But
don't think I've ever seen them play. So I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna pull out against the character that I'm seeing on screen right now. Everyone loves to hate him. It's an old dude. Hopefully soon countered properly by some poisonous lady.
I mean, I wouldn't call it like a counter when she's going to counter everyone in the game because she's going to be the best. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I know Dudeakoff is a big Granblue guy as well. Putting up here with the JP. Against Marisa with Demonicius.
Yeah, of course, a matchup that we have seen Big Bird play a lot. Of course, these are two very different players. The Dudeakoff, who is going to take the early lead. It's almost a sick conversion if you got anything from it, right?
I mean, it's kind of hard when you land a jump that far. I mean, maybe even from Marisa. Ooh, I like the amnesia just to deal with the gladiators. We're dealing it. Oh, it does bait the driver bus, but no punish. Sometimes you're just not ready. Yeah, I mean, I think Big Bird even said, he's like, I hate this matchup. Even though he does well in it, he's like, I hate this matchup, man. I feel like that's most people just against JP though, so it doesn't really count, you know?
Yeah, especially when it's covered.
Yeah,
it's like, it's probably like the one JP they have the most trouble with. Alright, see if Demonicius is going to get a lot of trouble as well. It kind of looks like it. It's looking very long. Of course, we did see the recent Twitter clip from
yeah, I was gonna mention
Idom, who just stands full screen for an entire 60 seconds until he doesn't anymore.
It's a very real strategy because there is no chip in this game. That's why these projectile zoners do need some sort of setup, like, you know, for example, Guile with the Sonic Blade, JP with his support. Oh, we go for the mix, but oh my god, Dudeakoff, he's seen the Twitter clip, man. He knows exactly how to count that, and it's called OD Amnesia. It counts everything, by the way. Now you're close to burnout. There it is. And against JP, this is not what you want to be.
Yeah. This is like the one time you absolutely do not want to face JP. Like, if you're full screen the live lead and your drive gauge is pretty strong, then you can just be like, whatever. You're the person who has to come to me. Whoa, what a button to check JP's approach. But again, the amnesia into the super too. Yeah, I think he wanted to ignore the OD amnesia and then just escape from the situation, but sadly the projectiles linger a little bit too long.
Oh my, the neutral jump from Dudeakoff right there to punish the DI attempt at the last minute when he was just about to get stunned, but also recover from burnout.
Yeah.
The embrace. Cheekiest command grab reset. I mean, you can't let it happen, man. Especially as Marisa, you gotta jump forward, react to that, punish his ass. Especially on hit, right? You got nothing else to look for. So just watch out for that command grab.
Nice opening, almost. Oh, but the late DI will counter the DI. Yeah, this is side switching to 30% as well. Nice walk forward. Good check on the JP buns as well. Just just a little bit of miscalculated range. Oh, nice parry, but first hit unfortunately didn't reach for Marisa here.
Oh, trying to Gladius, but of course doesn't have the armor. Below the waist, basically, so gonna get sniped out by that low forward. Now Dudeakoff is on set point.
Again, just a projectile standing strong, full screen. Jumping in, I think that is the biggest mistake that people will make against JP, is the jumping. Because it does open you up. Oh, nice! DI, wow. Very late after the jump. Very well done by this Marisa. And this is going to do a ton of damage, as you know. And yeah, just going for the low into the super level 3 here. Spending all that cash. Get a quick round. Hopefully he'll gain in
time. Totally burn out, yeah. And it could go wrong, you know. He can still do the amnesia. He's gonna DI, but last second. Last frame DI again. It's so hard to DI that Superman punch, because if they go for the light, it recovers faster. And yeah, it's just it's definitely a trap like that. You gotta find another way to check it with a jab or something like that.
Yeah, nice use of the defense as well. Defensive stance. There we go. Check on the rush.
Damn, that like down forward fears is such an insanely good normal, like from Marisa. If it moves so far forward, it's pretty fast and gets good counter hit conversions. So
Amnesia will be there, all will be parried. So, oh, look at the drive gauge he was gaining back.
Yeah, that's I love seeing people get greedy with whole parry and then they just regen all their drive gauge. Definitely one of the I'm very much too greedy most of the time, and you can't get punished to the throat, of course, but Amnesia comes to level 3 right now. Dudeakoff needs to find, well, one more throw, and that's teleport off the early departure, and that'll do it. I mean, Demonicius did look pretty strong, but, you know, Dudeakoff is built different.
He built like a JP, right?
Is he?
Yeah, kinda.
Not seen him in real life, I don't think.
I've not seen them in real life, but this is kind of what I wanted to touch on earlier. It's like when people get a little bit greedy on gaining distance, they will just jump forward, and that's exactly when JP is also very strong, because I think crouching fizz, very strong anti-air tool. So it's just not what you want to do. You will just basically lose the distance that you've gained earlier into a reset, or he gets his pressure again. So I think what iDom did in that one Twitter clip is probably the best thing to do, is just being more lame than the JP player. Because if you can make a JP player get impatient, you know you are in their head.
Yeah, it is tough though. Like, it's definitely because you do have to win at some point. Like, if that's how, if the whole round went like that and it was 99 seconds, it would have been a draw. So, yeah, you know, obviously the onus is like, I guess, on the JP player to like get the first hit, but it's kind of it's a tall order, right? Because you gotta not also, you know, if you're playing against JP, just not get hit for 99 seconds. So. Because as soon as you got that life deficit, suddenly you're the one who does have to approach, and you can't bank on your opponent like trying to jump in with a departure portal. Yeah, it is tough. It is tough, but that's, you know, that's why he's one of the best characters in the game right now. Because he does force you to make those kind of decisions. And yeah, of course we got the Twitter clip from iDom, but it's not that recreatable, like, you know. No, absolutely not. Like, but it's the right idea. That patience is the right idea. Yeah, I think iDom's game plan there was like, okay, this JP is spamming, of course. He will spend a lot of drive gauge, so I will make him spend it until he's almost burned out. And when he's almost burned out is when I'll start walking forward, because that is when JP is like at his quote-unquote weakest, because he will try to save the drive gauge. So that gives you more time to gain that distance. And if he's bad at spacing out his projectiles, of course, he will just go into burnout, or he will straight up lose the distance. But if he's not, then of course it will be, again, a little bit more troublesome, but you will find a better way to gain that distance from it. And of course, if you play Dee Jay, like certain man coming on the screen right now, you will easily gain that distance. Yeah, exactly. Well, I gotta say, Keyman, that is not the first time I've heard that. I don't know what... I think he's like an F1 driver or something, but I don't know. I think the last time I heard it was like 2 years ago, though. So it's been a little while. It's so weird that someone says that now. But, yeah, Ferrari driver. Yeah, I thought he was. I've seen him around. I think I looked it up when the first time I recalled it. And I've seen him on the TV a few times.
Wait,
now. I'm like, I kind of see it. But yes, of course, like DJ's driver is so good getting past projectiles. But then that's why, you know, JP does have those really good normals to check the approach. But we'll have to see and wait and see who's going to be Ixion, who's going to be coming up with the DJ, obviously.
Yeah.
Who the opponent's going to be. Bracket, it'll be Hatemani. All right.
I think I've seen them in some top 8s before. Not too sure about that.
Yeah, the name's familiar for sure.
It's a recognizable name at least. So, you know, must be doing something right, meaning that the game we're about to get into is going to be pretty good. So if you like these games and want to see more, of course, go into that Matcherino claim code right now. The winner of today's tournament will get all the money in there. With every claimed code, there will be 25 cents added to the prize pool, which is free. It costs you nothing. So, you know, it's always worth doing. And of course, if you want to give the players a little bit more, maybe some Uber Eats, then do donate some extra money. Always appreciate it.
All right. So you go, Hatemani. The Dhalsim, man. This is an interesting character. If you want players start picking him up now, and I think the nature of the character, he took a little time for people to figure out. And now we see players like Valmaster playing him now. Obviously Ghana, you got Mr. Crimson. Now Hatemani as well.
See what you can do with it though. The drive impact will counter yet once with a throw to push him into the corner with the perfect parry. Ruin all of the plans, but long limbs are there. The brow though as well. And you tap dancing to the back. Oh, I like the check. I like what he tried to do there.
Try to anti, but that's the problem because you can teleport on the ground now as well. It can be a little tricky. You see him teleport and you're like, oh, I can anti-air, but like sometimes, you know, he just lands immediately. So it's
yeah,
you know, the OD jackknives, which annoyingly does not hit if you're crouching, is tough. Yeah, and does throw the perfect parry attempt from Ixion, and man, been really strong with this Dhalsim. I mean, it's tough as well because while there are more of them, it's only just recently. So if you want to get matchup experience against this guy, you gotta like basically play Garnet or Mr. Crimson up until now. So yeah, just, you know, I'm sure everyone's asking them for games, so they're never gonna be free.
Yeah, of course, Mr. Crimson. Also getting a lot of top 8s. I think he won a tournament recently as well. So on Dhalsim. Yeah. So. See if this Israeli player knows what to do, and again the drive impact reaction.
Yep.
John, I don't think you should press that button anymore.
I was really clean honestly off the back Fierce, the Yoga Lance. Like, oh my god, he just behind him back. Oh, I mean, that's the weird thing, right? Is DJ is actually fairly susceptible to DIs, but I mean, Mr. Crimson, friggin' Dhalsim isn't actually. He's got a lot of cancelable normals. Even though you'd think some character like this would be quite, you know, susceptible to DI, he's really not.
There we go. Can we get by one though? Let's see. Burning himself out, but he does have the pressure in this corner, of course. There will be a parry. The perfect parry will be there, and they have throwing into the corner. That nice anti-air. And again, just ends this combo with a DP. The staircase.
Yeah.
He wants to build the staircase to heaven. The only one who's going there is Dhalsim in this case.
But we saw a little bit of a problem right there. DJ's his like jump short, like the super fast knee, to mix up his air momentum and stuff like that. It's really powerful, but at the same time, because it is a committal like air option, your opponent can perfect parry you every time. Like compared to like, you know, people trying to perfect parry anti-air, people someone jumping normally, they can always mix it up in empty land, right? But once he gets that short out, you can't do that. So nice wake up drill though to bait out the throw attempt. That, you know, that's one of Dhalsim's strongest part. He gets that 1-hit, he gets the side swap out of that corner into a mix-up. This is good, by the way. So strong.
Nice bait on the air attack. Definitely bait that one out. That was very cleverly done. Bexion go dance on him, mash out. But of course the checks are there. Nice conversion, but not into a combo. But if this is a counter, not even a counter, it will simply kill Bexion, taking the game back very quickly.
Yeah. just maybe caught some couple things on. Had some really nice anti-airs at that level 2. Caught him floating in the wrong direction. And yeah, and that's another thing about Dhalsim is that once you get used to it, you can get a lot of bonus conversions out of sniping him out of his float because of that force knockdown state, as we've seen Nixian try to take advantage of now. Weiser, just cool, so strong.
Yeah, nice parries on the fireball. Away as well. Ooh, I saw what he did. Wanted to kick away the fireball, but sadly was a bit hit by him. And then got Dhalsim in a very comfortable situation, but nah, just like we said, drive rush is so fast.
Yeah, hard to drive rush Dhalsim because he can stick out so many normals from very far away and projectiles and stuff, but hey, you managed to get it happening. Dee Jay's the character to do it because he can go so fast. That sweep is totally punishable. Super minus. And there's that side swap again. Caught him walking back. No conversion there.
Yeah, tried to move his way in. I was like, yeah, that was a very nice backstep to barely dodge the hands.
Yeah.
Reaching very far, but like out. There we go. Falcony.
You're right, actually. Didn't think about that. Again, that side sword gonna spend it, but does drop. And I mean, Ixion was just ready with that OD flash kick.
Yeah, grab rush again. He's grabbed and good. Air to air was there. Oh, tried a little bit. Big brain, of course, seeing that Dhalsim is burned out, definitely wants to gain the momentum here before he reaches all the way back. Nice check on the teleport.
Yeah. He was trying to bait Dhalsim into doing that, or Hatemani into doing that. With that fire, was like, I'm going to just do the light one because he thinks I'm going to do the heavy one. And then that, well, the medium one. And then that'll give me a chance to check his teleport. But luck, unfortunately, he was there ready, but he didn't get the conversion. Oh, nice pickup. He wants to, he is going to spend that level 3. He is a burnout. It would be too scary to leave on the table. An expensive way to end the round, but at least you're evening it out and giving yourself a chance to take this game 2-1 almost.
Yep. I think that's the most important thing, right? You get to the last round at all.
Yes, essentially.
Nice rush into the grab. Try to make him tech. I like it, but the Dhalsim player was not biting on that one. Parry, but into the grab. Hatemani. Very strong pressure right now. Look at this. This is completely in his head right now.
Dhalsim, you know, he's not quite as offensive as he was in Street Fighter 5, but like he's still got really good offensive tools with to mix it up. Level 2, that's a safe drop though. Oh no, but Ixion, no, you hate to see it. It does happen, man. Again, if you're not used to having to being able to punish that level 2, it's gonna hit you.
One more hit and Ixion was out. Ooh, the grab whiff, but there was no punish, but there it is. The punish was after reset to the grab. Do now there's
try to get in with that last little DI. I think that would have killed for sure. Ixion managed to get it, but I mean, Hatemani was definitely aware of that. Knew that the DI could be a possibility. Pressed that crouch medium punch, which again is cancelable. You think this guy could be quite susceptible to DIs, but nah, that crouch medium punch is so good.
Yeah, and I do like it because Ixion, I think he DI'd 2 or 3 times early on the game and was like, yeah, okay, I probably shouldn't press this button. And then at the very final, like after a whole 3 games almost, he said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. There's no way he expects it.
But again.
Hatemani was just, he's trained in the DI way.
Yeah, I mean, I think as Dhalsim, we probably got to be ready for that because again, people are going to think that like, hey, I can DI this guy all the time, right? But yeah, obviously it was like the risk reward was there for Ixion, right? Because if he landed it, he took the round, so he did bank it all on that DI. But again, Hatemani was just a little bit more prepared with, you know, knowing that hey, if I just wait for the DI, I know it's coming. So moving on into, I believe that's top 16 now. Ooh. Yeah, looks like
and
it.
We should be getting Boltstrike against ISDD, or will we get Genocide against Xuses?
Yeah, both supposedly to be coming up on stream. Love to see Boltstrike versus ISDD. That'll be, I mean, but Boltstrike's been messing around with a lot of characters, I know that much. Okay. Obviously, the Jamie's what he's known for. But against Guile, I don't know if you want to play Jamie, but I mean, especially one of the Guiles in Europe is ISDD. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see because if he has a JP, for example, I think you just play it into the ISDD because I know that he does not like that matchup. Obviously, I know many Guile players like Akainu, for example, they've been putting themselves into the torture chamber where that's the only matchup they play. They only play the JP matchup now. Every time I watch Akainu stream, he's just playing against the best JP players all the time, and he doesn't play any other matchup. I'm like, that's the one matchup they gotta figure out because it's so common, obviously, at a high level. It's Guile's potentially worst matchup, so it's worth learning. But yeah, I feel like I don't know if Boltstrike's too ready for it. I
feel like it's almost his only weak matchup. Like it's kind of bad saying that when Cammy's in the game, but with Guile, of course, when he shoots a projectile, right, he is very safe, very fast, and if Cammy will do the spin knuckle, then he doesn't really care because it will just flash kick usually.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's like the spin knuckles thing can definitely makes you think twice about it. Yeah. But you don't really need to use the sonic booms as much, you know, and is equally just as much as a guess. Like if you do a correct sonic boom, let's just say a correct one, which is just like spaced well at a range where they have to just guess, they can't necessarily react. And if they, you know, try and guess and you don't do it, you get pretty big conversions checking that you know, spin knuckle. So it's not that bad of a match. It's more the dive kick, I think, is what kind of makes it a little bit tough. But because obviously Guile's low forward is one of his best like pokes, and then it's really susceptible to getting dive kicked over the top of, and then getting with LP punish counted.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah, I think definitely just waiting on ISDD going in the lobby soon, hopefully. But yeah, it's been good Street Fighter so far. Hope you guys are enjoying the action, and well, we got much more. The night is young, as they say.
Of course, yeah. And if you want to, you know, support Team SaltyEU, support ISK, then use the September 25% off, of course, to sub to the channel, because the more revenue ISK makes, like through subs, through donations, through whatever, the more time he can spend on these tournaments. So, you know, he's doing it for you guys, so give something back, of course.
Of course. We still got plenty of codes at least to claim. Double check that one. So
I mean, that's the least people can do. Let's be real.
That is the least we can do. Obviously, claim all the codes in the Matcherino.
That's the least I can do, actually.
If you guys have been around since the COVID era, we should be familiar with Matcherino now. You just claim the code, adds 25 free cents to the prize pool, and obviously that will go to the players. 34 codes, 25 cents each. I mean, that's
I already claimed the code. That's crazy. It only took me 27 seconds. That's me.
Yeah.
I could be this one as well, Dummy Nick, but I do have a K at the end of my name. But of course, shoutouts to them claiming a code as well. Very much appreciated.
Oh, I think I see what I think I see.
I do as well.
So looks like sorry, Dave in chat had to come listen to what my idol. Wow, Dave, you don't have to be so kind. You can lie. You don't have to lie. You can be honest. I haven't been on Salty recently, but you don't have to be so nice to me. I can take it.
And you were talking about this. The JP is here.
Yeah. It is here. It is the matchup to play into Guile if you got one.
Oh, no, this is bait.
But
do not get baited, Boltstrike.
JP detected. JP detected. JP detected. He's charging flash kick here now.
Oh, okay, it's not bait. You should go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it
was bait. It was a bait.
Hey, you should have took that Sonic Boom to even out the health.
See, it's always a bait, man. They do not trust people who stand AFK in tournament. They will screw you over.
And Guile players, they are like, you know, they're trying to play for the timer sometimes. So he's running down the time.
Yeah, I think this is a new strategy from ISDD. Get a quick round by faking out the AFK. People will respect it in tournament, and then you say, "Joke's on you! I'm the actual villain."
Nice, big safe jump. Gets flash kicked. Try taking that corner control again. That time, no flash kick. Probably was a safe jump. STD going to burn himself out trying to get out of that corner. Now both burned out. But, I mean, JP definitely the one in the advantage in the burnout situation. Trying to upside down kick over these low forwards. But a little mini game going on. STD's going to recover slightly quicker. Don't know if he can take advantage of it. And he does. Oh, no, he doesn't get the kill, but the chip. Nothing that Boltstrike could do there. The first round goes to ISTD.
Yeah, the early strategy paying dividends. Let's see what he can do in an actual round where he has to play from the get-go. Cannot AFK anymore. Oh,
Hey.
or will he?
This is the matchup. Like he's watched Idol. He's like, this is how. Oh shit, you got blocked over. You got to parry these. Ah shit, I've lost too much life. I gotta go in now. That's how this shit works.
Jumping over, getting the pressure here. Of course, we go back into the projectile. Has a life lead now, so ISDD is the one who has to go to him. Okay, that was not okay. Nice. Rush.
Oh my god, the overhead.
Check.
Yep.
Did not
basically
use the super actually. Did not have the reactions for that, but doesn't matter. Will clear the round here.
Yeah, I think you just don't want to use the super, if I'm honest. Like, it's so important to have the 3 bars for this third round for this exact situation where you gotta land it nice and early on in the round. And now ISTD is gonna have to earn his chance to use his super, but you already lost 50% of your life, so it's gonna be really difficult for you to make this ground and this life lead back up.
I think the one thing though about it, I don't think it matters as much for JP as other characters, but when you spend the 3 meters, of course the threat of the level 3 will be gone as well. But in JP's case, I guess he also has OD amnesia to not really care as much about that.
That's a great reaction. Yeah. Honestly, one of the best ways to do the level 1. No, that's not going to work. It's not projectile info. ISTD slightly getting desperate here, trying to flail in this corner situation. Has 2 bars. So could go that was stall. Yeah, the Guile G spot. Going to catch you trying to jump that. Boom. Go ahead, bro. Oh, the low forward. No pause. No pause. That's called the Guile spot, baby. Patented by C4, actually, not me.
Okay.
Look, Guile spot doesn't really roll off the tongue, unlike the other thing I said.
It is true. I was caught slacking when I was like, wait, what? Did he just say what I think he said? Yeah, he did.
Am I tired? What's going on?
I mean, I've been working a long day today. The iPhone 15 was released. Don't buy it, please.
Don't buy it. Don't annoy Nick.
Yeah, stay home.
Yeah, but the first game is going to go to Boltstrike on this JP. Again, it's weird. I don't want to. It is Guile's like worst matchup, quote unquote, but it also is not bad. Like you just got to play differently, you know. And I think for legacy Guile players like someone like STD are going to struggle with that more than people who have like recently picked up Guile, for example.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, burning himself out very fast. I think ISDD really does that a lot. Because maybe it's necessary. If he feels like it's necessary against JP. So, 3rd or 4th time he is in burnout, and yet all this chip will be going his side. But do jump away from the grab, still gets punished by crashing fist twice in a row. What will you do here though? Play the patient here? Nope. We'll trade some HP though. But this is some HP he doesn't want to trade away. Yeah, instantly you are in a bad position. Of course, JP will be the one.
Oh no, we got the spoiler on the side of the screen, man. He's already over. He's out.
I already saw it. I was like, okay.
Slightly delayed on the replay right there. The question marks in chat from Boltstrike. We know what happened there. He got hit by that level 3 and it was all over. He was out there, man. Understandable. Said, have a nice day.
The JP life is not for me. Wasn't it like round number 1 though?
No, that was the 2nd round. That was like the last round.
It just went that fast. Alright.
It did go that fast, yeah. Yeah. For a while, JP versus Guile was the worst matchup in the game. Again, I don't know, like possibly, but at the same time, like I said, you just got to play it slightly differently. Like, while it's bad for Guile because he can't use his booms like as much, like he can in other matchups, it's also slightly bad for JP because you got the meaty Sonic Blade in the like setups in the corner, and that is the best meaty projectile setup in the game. So like JP can't use OD Amnesia in the corner, or at least not in the way that Wake Up. So it's like also kind of bad for him if he gets in a tough spot. And I
Yeah,
think
of course.
As a Guile player, you got to put him there.
Yeah,
Which is
and
easy.
I think that is the biggest thing because Guile doesn't have the corner carry that other characters do have, you know, like JP has.
Yeah,
that as well.
exactly. Yeah.
So he really has to work to push JP into the corner, and just one forward jump by the JP player, even if you air to air him, it's still lost
out
ground,
there, yeah.
basically, right? So I think for the Guile player, then there just needs to be a some form of a combo to make him go into the corner.
Maybe we haven't found it yet. Maybe there's one.
Probably doesn't
Honestly,
exist. I think
people
JP
just
players. I think Guile players lab enough. Like they lab more than just the
stuff.
projectile and the and the flash kick.
Yeah, like if you're willing to
Probably
spend the
right.
level 1s, you can get decent corner carry from your level 1s and stuff like that. But
Level 1 until
because you can get a
one.
safe jump off of level 1, which if they back rise, it does give you a little bit more corner carry. Yeah, nothing compared to like the likes of Ken or Luke, who are gonna combo you once and double drive rush combos to put you all the way to the corner.
Yeah, I don't like what Pingu with Javer is saying in the chat right now.
Wait,
Look at them saying, "Oh, you spread JP like he's strong, but come on, man, he's not that strong. He's just broken. He's just he's the most winningest character in the game, and not in the amount of tournaments. Probably is, but also in prize money. That's the only thing I have to say.
he is
JP
broken.
is top 2,
Like,
he's top 1. Let's be real.
he's designed to be strong, and I think that's the
Yeah.
kind of scary part. Like, it's not like a numbers thing, it's just like his tools. And like, there are ways to fix him. I think for me, one of the things is like probably Departure needs punish counter frames. Like, I don't know why that move, like when he sets up the teleport, like the portal, you can't punish counter him, you can only counter hit him, which doesn't matter for a lot of things. So it's kind of
I think his the only issue I have with him is not the fact that he has OD amnesia. It's just the way that OD amnesia puts you in a difficult position, even though you were the one working for, the advantage, basically. But he makes you block, he makes you parry. He always has the positive frames when he does OD amnesia, because you have to deal with 2 projectiles. So I think if they make the OD amnesia give like an instant hard knockdown, I'll be fine.
yeah, they just made like a normal reversal that could work. I mean, I think they like the way it is, but I think it works against too many things too well. And Ken and Spike, anyway, we got Genocide versus Xuses coming in. All the flags will flip. There we go. Genocide, I recognize from I believe Gear Xrd Rev as well. So. Oh wait, no, maybe it was Street Fighter 5. Probably both. Now I think about it.
I think
But yeah,
Genocide
definitely Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, one of the very strong Cammy players we got here in the EMEA. I think maybe only second to Hurricane. Nice check there with the lead punch.
Yeah, it's such a good way to check as well. Not the longest range, but it is 6 frames. Wait. Oh, trying to get sneaky with it.
Yeah, trying to go things cross up, but didn't work out. There we go, DI into hitting the Cammy, of course. It's a very nice combo after this. We'll spend some meter to gain that life. Yes. Trade. Do not want to give Cammy anything anymore. Oh my, just got hit, but Cammy was not positive enough to convert into a combo.
Yep.
In the EXP buffered. So just straight up take him out.
Yes, Jesus. 4 active frames coming at you. Punish. That is -4, so being able to know that range, convert immediately into the level 3, the Delta Red Assault. Not gonna kill. Yeah, very close.
Oh, there we go. Genocide taking the first game here. Counter out to Xuses. This is supposed to be very favorable for the Ken. So, Xuses, I do not want to see you lose here. Because I will always root for my girl Cammy.
Drive rush in. That low forward can land the hit. Go with that meteor again. Oh, gonna spend it all. I don't know if this kills level 1. Yeah, should be shooting.
Ooh. Yeah, when I do you will see is that the moment Xuses pushes someone into the corner, he will instantly meet TDI.
Yeah, test the reactions, why not? See if they're ready.
Done it twice in a row, nice conversion into the whip combo, but doesn't matter. Dive kick is bad. That's not bad. Converting into the corner. Ooh, a page out of Zeus's book. I like what I'm seeing. Plus frames.
Nice crosscut DP there to steal the corner. Get these wake up OD dive kicks out of the corner. Genocide getting away with a lot right now.
Ooh, nice
Rain
reset.
Trap getting reset as well. Final round. Genocide on that set point with the level 3 stocked up as well. You gotta be very careful.
That is just the standard gold Ken strat. It simply works at all levels. Oh, there we go. Optimal. That's going to spread us some nice damage. Zeus is at 50% life, meaning that Genocide is at the life advantage, but will he keep that one?
Santa, yeah. Yeah, and that's going to give him just enough time to be recover so much of that drive gauge that he was about to lose. Oh, nice conversion there, though, from Genocide. Going to stick the corner, get the cross up, the jump back now from Xuses. Got the corner control again, but the OD dive, the OD DP is going to kill you. Oh, that
a little bit too fast.
Yeah. There we go.
That was a very convincing win from Genocide here. I think Xuses really had some moments where yeah, it's dark in your room. Is it Darth Lazarus time? It's like Xuses had a lot of bright spots as you turn on the light in that match, but in the end couldn't deal with Cammy's nonsense enough. Let me just say that.
It was a lot of dive kicks, to be fair. Yeah. Like TK as well, not really coming out of it in any situation, but just choosing the right strength, of course, to make sure they're at least safe and, you know, maybe even plus. And yeah, it's super hard to deal with that kind of playstyle because, of course, you want to do your throw loops and stuff, but you know, and you're gonna get dive kicked, and then if you're not ready, we didn't really see many dive kicks being anti-ed. You kind of want to jab them, but you know, you also don't want to be standing there just jabbing.
I mean, like in game number 2, I think Xuses really had a lot of anti-airs on the dive kick, but just a few have to hit, and there was no like ever an optimal punish. Like it was just pokes, and then if that's the only thing that happens, then Cammy doesn't really care. But if you can make a combo out of it, then a Cammy player is going to think twice.
Yeah, I think if you know they're going to be doing that TK dive kick rather than waiting an anti-air, like it's worth the risk just to do a DI, right? Because you absorb the hit, you hit them, and then you get that big conversion, and then now suddenly they'll think twice about doing it rather than, you know, just eating an anti-air. Or like you said, you can get like that crouch fierce and maybe, you know, cancel into the OD Jin Rise, things like that, to make them pay a little bit more. But that's one of the things you got to be practiced for in the matchups, and that'll come down to how comfortable you are in the matchups. You know, not really that many characters in this game do have dive kicks, and especially not many as good as Cammy's. So
True.
Definitely not something that everyone's gonna be ready for.
I think there's only 3. Like Kimberly,
I
maybe.
guess.
Kimberly,
I wouldn't
Jury
count
for
Kimberly's. Sure. Yeah, Jury, Jamie, Cammy.
Oh, Jamie is right, yeah. Jamie is actually very strong. Especially when he has some drinks. I think like at level 3 or something, he starts to become better than Cammy's.
Well, it's at level 1, that's it. Like, it doesn't get better. Like, technically it does more damage, I suppose. I think they're about the same. I think Cammy's is like a little bit faster, maybe.
Doesn't the hitbox?
Yeah, the hitbox is bigger, I think.
Right?
I don't think it doesn't get bigger with drinks, but it is bigger than Cammy's, at least, I think. But you get less conversions because it knocks them down. Yeah. So it's worse in other ways. But you know, it's still very nice. Still a great option to have because, again, being able to, for example, punish throw attempts. That's what we see them use a lot for. It's just you do them TK because there's not realistically throwing in this game unless you got those like TK options, like we see Blanka is going to have as well with the jump back Blanka ball. That's a great way to punish throw attempts.
Yeah, he has dive balls.
Oh, I never really thought about it, but Jamie, every time he blocks a Blanka ball, technically he could try and sneak a drink in.
Yeah, I think he could. Yeah, no, you talked about it. Okay, let's go. Dance on them. Ooh, try to get 2 levels. It's only game 1. Well, actually, we did to get 2. Good. Third one is here, almost at the maximum capacity.
Yeah.
Almost maximum drunk.
Oh, nice as well. That
Actually
slowdown off the 4 drinks does get. Doesn't have much health to work with. That's the problem. By the time you get to 4 drinks, you are incredibly powerful, but do you have the health to utilize it, you know?
Well, let's see. Getting a 5th one in there for...
yeah, why not? Does give you drive gauge back. Nice check on the surprise hop.
Oh, that's good.
Round 2.
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt.
Yo, there should be a Pikachu costume.
This is a level 100 Pikachu, bro. Look at those muscles. Looking red from the electricity heat as well, bro.
Brutal Mo.
Ooh, grab. Into pressure, yeah, getting a drink in once again. 3rd level, but will you overtake him this time? Because yes, you are drinking, but you're not gaining the space on Blanka. Oh my, getting the cross up into the grab.
Boltstrike really likes the parry, really likes going for the perfect parry attempts we've seen. Nice counter conversion though. That low forward, gonna spend level 3 now. Not yet. So, there's the drive rush overhead. Go for that level 2. You're not dead, but you gotta really, really guess here.
Oh, this is a Dragon Ball character in Street Fighter. That mix is crazy.
Yeah, he didn't even like set up the doll. He was just like, I'm gonna do it. Like, you ain't gonna be ready for this. The meatiest surprise hop underneath.
Yeah, I mean, if you set up the doll, you will lose on some frames to get the mix up, right? Of course, this is the damage here.
Hates the throw, but doesn't get a punish, and then Boltstrike does find a back throw. In 2 drinks for getting anti by that huge ass. Nah, that was, what the hell was that? Level 1's gonna kill it. Oh my, that was, I don't even know, man. That was the dirtiest. He didn't even hit him. He just activated the Blanka though, and then he just hopped left and right, and he got hit.
Yeah. Just Blanka things. Like, once he goes left and right, that means you have to block accordingly to Blanka's position and not the doll. So if he crosses you up the moment that the doll is active, then yep, it's over. Should have blocked cross up.
Could've, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, it's like an actual 50-50. It's 1 frame difference, basically. You have to block perfectly. Go.
Jumping at you.
Yeah, he wants again. Oh, install.
Backing off. Get anti-air. He's still got half that install time running, but in burnout, you're gonna have to deal with the JB pressure. Oh my god. One more hit.
Nice check.
Okay, the CA's on deck. He could die off of just the CA, but goes for the perfect parry anti-air, but RMK just too smart, going for that empty landing into that punish count throw. But of course, I think we are in winners semi-finals, which means it's gonna be first to 3, so it's not over yet. We're gonna see some more of those Jamie Boltstrike action and RMK-FAST with the Blanka.
Ooh, but perfect parry there. Using the drive rush as well to gain distance for a punish, pushing it into the corner, but again, Fast just doesn't like to block because he says nope.
Blanka doesn't have to block, he's got privilege.
Dave, I do not know what sound Blanka is.
Try it on. Then up for the...
I have no idea what kind of sounds he makes actually. Let me Is it like a
yeah, he's
Donkey Kong?
like an ape. I don't know. Like, is it like Donkey Kong? I guess so.
Yeah, he just
yeah, literally.
Nice. Actual Donkey Kong. He has like the Nintendo 64 Donkey Kong sound.
Yeah. Sounds like Crash Bandicoot as well. My god, the commands for Marisa. That always hits, bro. I'm not even getting mad at people not jumping over. No, Blanka Chan, the homie. Oh, and the second time he wasn't done. One time wasn't enough. He wanted seconds.
He can do the Marisa mix as well?
Wait, he can get a pickup off of punish counter jump back Blanka.
What can he not do?
Bro, I mean, this is why he's one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah, pushing him. Yeah. Now walking back to get to Blanka-chan, maybe? No, simply wanted to get some grab waves.
Jamie theme is in full force though. Boltstrike cannot lose now. That's the back eye. No. Big jump, but no. Like, hit will do it. Gets screen trap. That's gonna be it.
Yeah, spend the meter.
Off with the level 3.
We'll go into an action film.
So weird seeing Blanka postured up like a normal person there for a second. But let me try and remember what it's like to be human again.
He's a good actor, man. He's trained to be an actor.
True.
I mean, this is actually canon. In his story, he's an actual actor in Brazil when your main character gets there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, he's like playing Blanka-chan now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my! Actually, that punish the roundhouse looked too early. I could sip his cup of tea. We're in England, baby. Whoa, watch out. He spilled it all over himself. I love this map, by the way. Every map, whenever someone gets knocked down, there's something happening in the environmentals. In this one, the guy spills coffee or tea all over himself.
Yeah, it happened again. It was already empty, though. Oh, there we go. That was on empty jump. Only the cup was empty. Let's see what he can do, though. Empty jump was there. Ooh, just dancing around each other. I'm seeing it. Oh, the cross.
Rainbow ball is so typical, and that's going to give RK a chance. He could get burned out so easily here, but nice patience, Boltstrike.
We take those.
All right. Damn, RMK nearly made that happen though. That was scary.
Yeah, but you know, as much as we've been praising RMK-FAST, Boltstrike did take a game, and now is up around as well. So against all odds, he might actually do this.
Yeah, for sure. Comebacks. Demonicius to dive kick. Nearly at that level 4 already, and look, he's at full health as well. I'll say it. He just got perfect parry, but no. Look at these checks on the surprise hops as well. Not so surprising. Not going to go to level 3. Still going for the safe jump. Oh, actually getting punished. I don't know. Guess maybe the safe jump was a bit late.
Close to being burned out though. That's why RMK-FAST is doing these strings, but Jamie did escape. You know, he will just get a bit of drive gauge back. Nice fade away. I like what I saw there into the super.
Oh, that should be more than enough with level 4 damage on top. Bam! And finish us off with the palm. Boom. And there we go. Koukin is going to game 5 after being 0-2 down. That was kind of clean. I love using that forward heavy kick and into the back fierce like TC. You get at level 4. You get 3 options out of it. They're all so cool.
Of course, this is the last game of the set. This is the first to 3. We're in that territory right now. Nice reversal to get him away into a drink. Of course, we'll be working to get there as well. Oh, the perfect parry on the drive rush. I hate to say it as a JP play. Yeah, he used it twice. He wanted to burn him out into the corner pressure as well. Oh my Jesus! Look at all of this damage. Still has 1 meter as well. Okay. Yeah, he knew he wasn't gonna kill, so he simply went for the safe jump mix-up.
Hey. Oh, what the hell was that? Man, I got hit too. That's gonna be a level 2 activation. For RMK-FAST. Oh, wow, not afraid. Wake up, OD DP. Get himself out of there.
Probably knows about the setup not being safe after all. Nice.
Perfect parries.
Oh
my god, we are perfect parodying on the DI even. Big tech on the throw, gonna bring him back down with that jump. Fierce. Ugh, this time the DI lands again. Okay, RMK-FAST is on set point. And honestly, the damage coming out from Blanka here might be more than enough.
Yeah,
should be able to finish with the up Blanka ball. There it is. Right, sent down to losers in a pretty nail-biting game 5.
Yeah, Boltstrike really bringing it back with the Jamie, but then the last game was like, yeah, you know what? Never mind. I want to win, actually.
He simply guessed better.
Yeah, basically. All right, that's with some very good matches. Of course, there will be more, but Lazarus and I are going to sign off first. So Lazarus, talk to me. Where can we find you?
Sure, go ahead. I'll go first. Thank you, Nick, for giving me the stage. But yeah, you can go follow me at UI on Twitter. That's where I talk about fighting games and stuff. I don't know. We know what Twitter's for at this point if you're in the FGC. Let me know. If you don't, also let me know. Also do a little podcast with Just DavyU and Kesman over at Just Davy Twitch channel, and then at Kesman's YouTube channels where we upload them because we like to be confusing. And we mainly just talk about like European events, like in the fighting game sphere, like offline mainly, but also online events and things like that. So go check that out if you can.
I like the little quizzes that
right now.
the Kesman sometimes.
Oh yeah,
hosts.
they are so good, man.
I like those.
They are good. Kesman shouts. What about you, Nick? Where can people find you?
Of course, also on Twitter at NickVCommentary. Like the only reason you should be following me is because I make bad jokes. So if you like those, definitely follow me. And if you want to know where I'm at as well, hopefully I'll get a spot at UFA. You can only pray, but I'll be at UFA for sure. So play multi. That's all I can show. But of course, there will be 2 other players. Commentators, I would say, taking us over very soon. Should be Cert and Toast Senpai to take it over for us very soon. So again, thank you so much, Ice, for hosting this amazing tournament every week. He's the real GOAT, of course. GOAT. We'll be back soon.
And we're back. Nice and quick break there, just to take a little pause from that very intense action in part 1 of this week's Salty Tournament. Shout out to Nick V and Lazarus for bringing you through the first half. Now it's time for me and Toast Senpai to take you through the second half. My name is Cert. Toast, how are you doing?
Oh, I am doing wonderful. Now I'm doing even better that I can commentate some more good-ass Street Fighter 6 for the people here on the SaltyEU channel. Always a pleasure, always a fun time. So I'm really happy to be back on here and looking forward to seeing the rest of the bangers tonight. I mean, we had quite the start going into things here.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. We've already got our first winners final qualifier in RMK-FAST. Boltstrike, though, a brilliant performance there to get the scoreline so close as it was. We'll see if they can maybe afford that run back. But of course, you have to consider the other side of the winners bracket as well. Winners semi-finals. Gangryong, the German player who has made some decent placements in the German World Warriors, 5th and 9th respectively in their pools. Not able to squeeze out just yet, but they're getting closer and closer as time goes on. Up against kxgenocide. Oh, man, I felt bad last week having to commentate that team kill that they did in that tournament. But we'll just see how it shapes up, because I mean, pshuuu in losers already after Gangryong took it over them. That's actually quite an interesting result in my opinion. So I think we've got a very nicely shaped bracket already.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I've been personally, I've been really enjoying watching the Boltstrike run here. Of course, I'm a bit of a Jamie believer personally. A lot of close friends of mine actually play the character as well. So I always just enjoy seeing the character represented at high level. So, and Boltstrike, of course, one of the best, if not the best, to do it right now in terms of Jamie. So definitely a really fun time watching those matches. But again, as we said, RMK-FAST on a tear as per usual. I mean, the Blanka meta is known and feared by all now that are, showing up to the SaltyEU brackets. Last time I was on here commentating, I got to be introduced actually to RMK-FAST Blanka for the first time, and it was an experience.
I'm just saying, right? Interesting statistic for you and the chat here. If RMK-FAST wins this tournament, he legit has a 50% win rate of SaltyEU Street Fighter 6 in its launch. This will be tournament number 14. If he wins here, this is tournament win number 7. 7 out of 14. Ridiculous. His Blanka has been so insane, and we'll have to see who can possibly measure up to him in that winners finals, because it does look like the first match that we are going to get here is that winners semi-final on the other side. kxgenocide versus Gangryong. That is going to be an interesting one. As I've said, Gangryong are one of the German players that we might not see so much. I believe this is their first Salty entrance, but they are there in the German World Warriors. They have only just missed out getting out of the pools to make the top 8. So this could be a chance for them to start breaking out and take down some demons.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, as a fellow German, I definitely got to root for my German boys. So of course, shout out to my main man Kes taking it down last time. That's a local lad for me. So big shout out to him as well. But Gangryong actually here repping the Blanka, which I think is a bit uncharacteristic. Pretty sure we've seen some Honda gaming at some point from him as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, looking forward to even more Blanka gaming as well.
I suppose it could be maybe a matchup dependent thing here, because correct me if I'm wrong, kxgenocide will be rocking that Cammy. So might be interactions that they're looking for here, but we'll just see as the match pans out, because of course we still have to wait for them to get into the lobby. Gangryong waiting patiently, of course, but when kxgenocide gets in there, we'll see who will be the one to go to winners finals, just take on RMK-FAST. Meanwhile, in the losers bracket, let's see what we've got shaping up here so far. We've got pshuuu versus Xuses. Is going to be a losers round 7 match. The winner of that goes on to fight Boltstrike, and we're waiting for ISDD to finish his match against Geeck-O so that we can determine the other side of that losers. So that's advancing quite nicely, but definitely some hard hitters from previous tournaments and tournaments elsewhere looking to kind of take that throne from RMK this week.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, just as we're going on about that, kxgenocide has entered the room, and we are ready to get into the action here. Gangryong reppin' Germany with the Blanka versus kxgenocide on the Cammy right here. And I mean, this is going to be a banger. Look at the MR as well on kxgenocide. Definitely nothing to scoff at. This fella has been on the grind.
Yep, already jumping in there for Spiralaro, trying to go for the hooligan there, not going to work out. It does take the corner, but is actually able to escape thanks to the Blanka ball there. Spiralaro comes in and then abuses the risk of the EX there to get a hit. This is a very violent start of this match, Toast.
Absolutely, but we saw the Blanka Chan assist actually coming through there a little bit, saving Gangryong from an unfortunate situation. However, does get a bit of a punish in here, and Gangryong already poised to take the first round here, with kxgenocide holding on to a sliver of life, and the flip kick comes through. Take the first round here.
Yeah, extremely aggressive, and we saw kxgenocide try to go for some very risky maneuvers there, going in for a spiral arrow and then going for EX on the reversal. Did work out, but you can't be taking risks like that often. Gangryong jumps in and gets drive reversals immediately. kxgenocide really valuing the screen control here.
Look at the counter at Blanka ball, gonna get the extension here as well. And I mean, those lightning activations in the block strings have been really working out for Gangryong so far. However, is in burnout now, and having to play against Cammy and burnout, definitely not an easy task. Level 2 activated here, and Blanka-chan just gets kicked in the face here by kxgenocide.
Taking towards the corner now in burnout. Didn't look out for it, and that's a huge opportunity for kxgenocide to get this kill. Doesn't have to spend a single bit of bar to do it, and we go to the last game of this round. 1 life each, we'll see what happens, but kxgenocide definitely launching with the advantage. 3 bars already built crucially.
Yeah, more so than that, Gangryong did not even have an opportunity to get out the corner if he wanted to there, because with no meter on your side, it can be almost impossible to escape those DI setups. kxgenocide taking great advantage of it, but right now, slowing things down a tiny little bit for the first time in this match as the spin knuckle comes through. And Gangryong sitting full screen, waiting for an opportunity. And there's the slide.
To be fair to Gangryong, he has used that, I would say, to very good effect so far. kxgenocide being caught out a few times at this point.
Oh my god, that is a punish counter reacting to the Blanka-chan being activated here and getting the full damage. Is kxgenocide. Beautiful reaction then. I mean, that Cammy super will punish you for doing anything at any point on the screen if it's online. So beautiful stuff here as kxgenocide ends up taking the first game.
Yep, target 100% acquired there. No chance to test the reactions from Gangryong because he got completely caught out. We launch immediately into game number 2 and the aggression comes in once again going for the reversal. And back to the mid-screen we go, but both of them are fiending a lot for this control over the screen.
Yeah, too high there on the dive kick, so Gangryong was able to get a bit of a punish. However, the throw whiffs and you find yourself once again in the corner here up against Cammy, whose strike throw game in the corner is absolutely menacing in a game where throws are already so strong.
Yeah, and speaking of throws, there's the punish counter as well. Gangryong goes back to full screen, just waiting for that moment to dive in, but actually does get the kick in from the air. kxgenocide actually evades over the rolling attack, and then as a result, just gets some punish counter hits and takes the round.
Beautiful stuff here from both players. Gangryong again getting those small lightning hits here and there every time, but you know, kxgenocide has been getting the better of these big interaction all of the time here, looking for these spiral arrows pretty much from full screen, you know, trying to catch Gangryong doing something.
Yeah, it does look like they're being reactionary as much as possible, waiting to take their moment, and they do it just now, getting that extension with the drive rush, prompts the level 3. Prompting, of course, a very big deletion of the drive bar in the critical health range as well. Gangryong gonna have to gamble here. It's gonna be 2-0 to kxgenocide. Oh, punish counter throw! It actually is enough, just about. And kxgenocide makes it 2-0. As soon as they take that corner, just doing the simple and tried and tested game plan of Cammy. Oh, whittle away that life bar.
Yeah, absolute classics right there. kxgenocide actually goes for the hooligan throw here. Drive reversal as well, keeping Gangryong in the corner. Really liking the decision here from kxgenocide to just try and keep the corner. However, command grab does land. Look at that, here's the Blanka mix starting up.
Yeah, and cannon spike to finish off to get a little bit more push towards the corner. There's the back knuckle to get some plus frames as well. Nice evasion from kxgenocide, who's taking it to the skies a lot more, and as a result has evaded some wake-up buttons from Gangryong. Gets the kill, and it is performing a lot better than that game 1, that is for sure.
Definitely some adjustment right here. kxgenocide using the level 2 here to push fully to the corner. Nice little setup there with the hooligan. Yeah, again, just that pressure in the corner has been incredibly relentless. Level 2 activated for the side of Gangryong. Getting an anti-air, but no big extension here.
Still does take the corner though, which could be essential for Gangryong. Oh, punish counter on that command grab because kxgenocide gambling on the throw there, not gonna work out. With a sliver of life, Gangryong slides in once again. And we talked about it in game 2 as well. Utilized a lot by Gangryong, but to good effect.
Absolutely. And oh, the Cammy classic, you know, messing up the TK dive to just get a punish on the opponent anyway. That is a bit of a Cammy classic right there. But being able to get a nice extension here, the up Blanka ball once again coming through and saving Gangryong's skin a little bit. Blanka-chan activated. Here comes the mix-up.
Oh, that's twice now that kxgenocide's gambled on it not being the throw and gets caught out in the parry punish counter. Oh, but here's a punish counter of kxgenocide's own, and that should be enough. Unfortunately, a gamble at the last moment from Gangryong is just not going to pay dividends. The stakes were too high. kxgenocide holds their nerve, and it is a 3-0 victory there. Moving on to take on RMK-FAST to win his finals. But yeah, definitely Gangryong, I felt, had the advantage at the start of that match, but the adaptation rate was insanely fast.
Yeah, incredible adaptations here from kxgenocide. You know, still, it is quite impressive every time when people are that comfortable with adapting to the Blanka matchup. Of course, one of the trickier characters in the game, one of the less conventional characters that you don't see roaming around that much, even though, you know, we have menaces like RMK-FAST, you know, getting tournament results left and right. It's still a bit of an underrepresented character, I'd say, especially at this high of a level. So being able to adapt that well and just command the pace of the match the entire time. Pretty much starting from, after the first few rounds, kxgenocide with fantastic adaptation, just keeping things calm, keeping things collected, and getting a clean 3-0 over Gangryong here.
Yep, that calm composure is exactly what you need to make some success out of Cammy, so well done to kxgenocide there as they advance on. We'll have to see how they size up to RMK-FAST in the end, because again, looking for 50% win rate is absolutely ridiculous for any tournament, especially when it's had 14 weeks of play thanks to Salty's dedication there. But I also need to see some dedication from this chat room in order to get those Matcherino codes filled out, guys, because it is not hard to do in the slightest. All you gotta do is do !Matcherino in the chat. It is a very simple procedure. It takes less than 30 seconds of your time at most if you're quick enough about it. You click on that link posted by Nightbot, you sign in using your Twitch account, because if you've got a Twitch account, you can use Matcherino for free. And then you get on there, click on claim code, and you give money away for free, like Toast. Where else do you get to make free money in this economy?
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely use it, and our players will definitely appreciate you just putting in the 30 seconds to fill the fridge a little bit, get them a nice pizza after they're done winning here. So, let's, just to demonstrate how fast it goes, I'm going to quickly claim the code myself. So, clicking now, going to Matcherino, and we're already done.
See,
so,
it seriously is that easy.
Yeah. There's no excuse not to do it, so there you go. Go ahead and claim those codes. We still have 26 out of 50 remaining, so make sure to pull up and make sure to just give our players that little bit extra. They deserve it.
Yeah, it is always appreciated from you guys. If you can just do a bit of contribution in order to get our players the extra money they deserve. Because, let's be honest, week by week, dedication like that, a little bit of a cash prize to kind of just be rewarded for your efforts, it's always appreciated. And you guys in the chat can feel involved, feel engaged by simply clicking on 3 links at most and then 1 button to finish it off. It's not that hard in the slightest, guys. So that's why you see us commentators shill it so much, because the process doesn't take that long for you, but it could mean a lot for the winners in the future.
Also, Dave, we did actually not coordinate the t-shirt. Mine is the print you can't see. It's on the back. I'm sorry, bro. But I mean, we do have a bit of a unified look going on here, so...
I was gonna say, I got a bit of a print down at the bottom, but, right now all I can see is just 2 white shirt collars at the top. It's very fitting.
I mean, only the best for the SaltyEU stream, We pulling up next time in the full suit and tie, you already know.
I mean, hey, listen, looking like that on the mic in front of the camera, it's fun. A bit of a fancy dress, just looking like an absolute baller while you commentate, having the time of your life. But I hope the players are having the time of their life as well. Oh, Dave has challenged you to wear a suit and tie. It looks like Toast.
No, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, Dave. I don't think mine fits anymore. I'm pretty sure the gym has ruined that one for me. But I'll check. If it still fits, we'll do it. Let's go.
I mean, I'm curious. I'll tune in next week for sure, as you guys all should do. And you can, of course, stay tuned into SaltyEU by doing the commands to stay informed of their Discord and any other channels as well, such as their YouTube and Twitter, because there are a lot of platforms to keep up with Salty, but the Discord is the main one you should be looking at, because that is where you will find out where all of their tournaments are happening at all times. Of course, we don't just cater to Street Fighter weekly as well. Typically, you've got Guilty Gear Strive going on. It looks like Dragon Ball is slowly but surely starting to creep its way back in. Yes, more of that, please. Like, I love that. On top of that as well, we can alternate of other games. I know Blazblue's got its tournaments going on from time to time as well. Tekken as well, and maybe every other week. If you're a fighting game head, Salty is a place to be in Europe, because you will likely have at least one of your games catered to you there. So join and get yourselves participating.
Absolutely. I mean, Ice and the gang always doing a fantastic job with putting on these tournaments for you guys for completely free to participate in. So, what's stopping you? Make sure to pull up, support the games that you love, support the TOs that make it possible, and just enjoy being there, man. That's what the FGC is all about.
Yep, that is all it is about, really, cooperation and getting more players involved. So let's just get yourselves in there, guys. Any new players are always going to be welcomed by Salty's great community. But just taking a look at the rest of this bracket, it does look like right now we are just going to have a slight pause as ISDD and Geeck-O are currently playing. That is off stream as we wait to find out which one of them will go on to take Hatemani on in the next round. So do bear with us a slight moment, guys. Won't take that long. But yeah, ISDD already in losers quite early on, I have to say, considering their relative performance in tournament before. So I'm very curious if they're going to be able to finish that run all the way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, Street Fighter 6 definitely a very volatile game. Always playing at your best in a tournament setting, especially when you're, you know, the earlier parts of the bracket, which usually tend to be first to two for most tournaments. You definitely have to be very consistent. It is incredibly difficult. You know, it can be difficult not to get blown up by, you know, Marisa looking in your general direction, for example, right? So you have to be very, very, very consistent. Can be very difficult. So you see even, you know, very high-profile players like ISDD sometimes just ending up in losers early, and that's just kind of the nature of the game. And I definitely have to applaud tournament players for this game. I have to definitely applaud the grinders because, man, this is a stressful game to compete in.
It absolutely is. Any moment, anything can blow up in your face, and we'll find out if Xuses is going to get hit by that absolute blow-up pressure from Marisa. Xuses versus pshuuu is our next match on stream, guys. We finally get underway, and pshuuu is the one launching in there. Tries to go for the throw, but Xuses does back out from the pyro recovery frames in time.
pshuuu, another one of the, you know, high-placing contenders in the lot of the German events that we've had recently. So, you know, a force to be reckoned with that Marisa, of course. Him alongside Fasa have been some of the main representatives of the character here in Germany, and they've been putting in the work for sure. Marisa seeming very strong.
Yep, oh, but Xuses does get that throw in the corner, getting that first round over pshuuu so far. Bit of a volatile game so far. Feels like Xuses did get a very beautiful punish counter on that whiff and pshuuu to start off with. We go to the corner very quickly once again, but there's the Jinrai to get out. Trade. One more chance to escape. Interrupts the phalanx there with a jab. Great reaction from Xuses there. Oh, and he was just space enough with that Hadouken that he didn't get caught by the armor.
Yeah, beautiful awareness there from Xuses to use the forced knockdown to actually extend the combo. Ken can definitely get very, very fancy with it. That's probably my favorite thing about this character. All of his conversions are incredibly stylish, and right now he is putting the hurt on pshuuu, who has to deal with being burned out in the corner against Cammy. What's a level 3 coming through? CA gonna get donked in the face right here. And definitely gonna have to taste the love.
Gonna have to taste that. Oh, actually, he's got a sliver left. This is huge for Xuses because he can at least spend that resource right now. Backs off again. Beautiful spacing, but he can't get the confirm, and pshuuu fights back with a singular swing. And it's the final round. But again, Xuses' spacing right now has been brilliant.
Absolutely, yeah. Spacing sets out to really put the pressure on pshuuu, who's now once again in the corner. And here comes the throw loop. Ken masters the master of the throw loop in the corner. Just putting on all of this pressure. pshuuu already having lost 50% of the life bar right here. Throws with, but not punished. And the Dragon Lashes have gone mostly uncontested here. Putting in a lot of work for the side of this.
Yep, simple gladius and pshuuu to get that knockdown. Xuses tries to back off. We go to the mid screen once again, jabbing away. The low kick does connect. Trying to distance, but can't do that forever against Marisa. There's another phalanx, so we go right back to the corner. Spends all of the drive bar, gambling on keeping this pressure in the corner, and does connect. God. That's the charged back punch.
Very, very critical drop here for pshuuu. That would have absolutely took it. It is Marisa, but doesn't matter. We're sending it on the super, and it lands. pshuuu taking the first match right here over Xuses. I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier as well. You know, this game is incredibly volatile, and it can be very, very easy to, you know, just get run over by Marisa like that.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that stacks up. Again, the volatility is just immense from the two players right now. pshuuu knocking us towards the corner, and Xuses with the sweep, though, to fire back, and a huge back throw. It does give him the corner position, which he needs. Interrupts at the right moment, and then gets the crush state. Just has to finish his combo off. Spending all of that drive bar and gets the kill.
those Jinrai loops will never get old to me. I gotta be honest. I know there's a lot of people who are sick and tired of seeing Ken Masters on their screen, but I don't think I ever will be. What a stylish character. And beautiful whiff punish there as well on the whiff phalanx.
Yeah, jumps in there, another punch counter opportunity against pshuuu. Xuses spending every single resource afforded to him to try and optimize the level 3 will do enough. That'd be relatively close, but not enough.
Yeah, not quite here. This is in burnout though, but still working on the PZ, and there it is off of the counter hit Jinrai, getting a very, very quick game 2 here on the board, evening us up 1-1.
Good technical block from pshuuu there, and Xuses is going to have to have his work cut out from the spacing there. Does mean he recovers in time to block phalanx. And now back to the full screen we go. Bit of a projectile war going on. Well, I say a war, it's a one-sided war best.
Yeah, it's more like Marisa playing Toho.
Very true. And to be fair, they're playing it quite well. They had some very good perfect parries.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to be a big extension. It goes for the hard knockdown into the command grab refeed. Where are you going, Mr. Masters? To the corner is the answer here, but maybe gambling it a little bit on the extension there. Getting a nice punish counter for Xuses, but again, nice air to air.
Yeah, that 2 HP is definitely not going to work out for pshuuu, so Xuses does get another chance in this round at least. Actually manages to get him in burnout thanks to the Hadouken war. And now has to find a way in. Another jab to interrupt phalanx, but I believe that might have been a misinput. And that's all is required for pshuuu to just get that kill.
That was probably intentional, but just a tiny little bit off. You can get that off of the forced knockdown there, but he was just a few pixels away from actually hitting the heavy DP.
Yeah, pshuuu jumping in there and actually got the punish on Xuses in the startup of his projectile. Then just goes in with the punches once again. Jabs out, there's Dragon Lash, and then gets the back throw as well. Xuses really valuing that corner wherever he can against Marisa.
Absolutely nice extension here as well. Gonna get the hard knockdown. Let's see if we get a thrown. Nope. We are getting a beautiful jump out of pshuuu and getting another game for the side of the Marisa Nation here.
Yeah, that light kick has got such a good hitbox for pshuuu to make the most of on those wild confirms, and it does help him bring it to a 2-1 right now. Xuses has got his work cut out for him. Trying to use that drive rush to full effect. Oh, just barely whiffed, and that's going to be a huge punish counter combo for pshuuu, who takes us very close to the corner already.
The Gladius as well, again pushing to the corner. Marisa, as a character, has so much corner carry. I mean, not like Mr. Ken Masters over here is lacking in that regard either, but Marisa definitely able to put you in those tight spots and the low. Seals it off here. pshuuu on set point here over Xuses.
Yep, work still cut out. Xuses does go for the early aggression with that jump in and does find a hit, but no confirm. Oh, maybe a little bit of a spike. Let's just see what's happening here. Hope everything's all right. Looks like it is. They're going to launch right back into it. Well done from both players there. Phalanx is evaded. Another punish counter comes in from Xuses. Again, his spacing and awareness, a brilliant trait of his. Got to keep that up though. There's the Jinrais.
Absolutely using the armor as well to get through the pressure here, but this is jumping out of the command grab at the counter DI here. This is going to hurt a lot, and you're going to be put into the setup here as well. Left, right. Nice block here from Xuses, but the EX Gladius once again finds its mark.
Yeah, Gladius has been doing so much work for pshuuu so far. pshuuu, excuse me. Then it does actually manage to get him at the burner thanks to another punish counter. Xuses really needs to make the most of this right now and try and equalize the score. Beautiful punish counter again. Phalanx has not been used quite effectively from pshuuu, I feel like, in terms of the amount of times it has been whiff punished.
Definitely. Oh, did not believe in the extension here, and that's gonna be unfortunately it for Xuses round 2. Taking it 3-1, but a beautiful performance from both players, you know, looking really, really solid.
Yeah, pshuuu, again, that confirms when they were there on point. I do feel like their use of Gladius towards the end of the set was very nice. There was one interaction I liked where pshuuu just did Gladius twice in a row because they were anticipating Xuses' button. It didn't have the distance, so the second one got punish counter as a result. Like, that is micro-awareness of situations like that, and as a result, they just kind of started to slowly but surely pile that momentum on thick towards the end. So, GG's to Xuses. I really love the way he was aware of spacing at all times, because the amount of whiff punishes he got was ridiculous, but pshuuu does take that in the end.
Yeah, absolutely. And Xuses, I just gotta say, the forced knockdown stand fierce into heavy DP. I felt that in my soul. I felt that in my soul right there. As a fellow Ken main, bro, I feel you there. Definitely an unfortunate situation, but it happens. And again, beautiful performance from both players, and it was a joy to watch here.
Yeah, so again, GG's to both of you. Thank you for that set. And we have to move on and see what is up next. Oh! ISDD's out. Geeck-O beat him.
Ooh, I mean, that is definitely a big name to be out of the tournament. But, you know, beautiful performance then from Geeck-O. So it's going to be interesting to see the run on stream here.
Yeah, wow, that's actually very impressive from them, I will say. So the bracket shaping up as it is right now. Let's take a look. We've got Boltstrike versus pshuuu in losers round 8. Meanwhile, back in losers round 7 on the other side as we wait for it to progress. We've got Hatemani versus Geeck-O. After that performance there, it looks like Hatemani is already in the lobby, so that should actually be the next set on stream, Geeck-O. But yeah, hot on the heels of a victory against ISDD, this could be a very nice performance from them indeed. And they do have some history, of course, as well, entering Salty 11, 8, 7, and they've gotten 5th, 9th, and 13th, respectively. Decent placements. They are definitely on the verge of breaking into that high placement again.
Yeah, definitely really, really solid performances. I mean, these brackets have been incredibly stacked. So getting even close to top 8, if not into top 8, is an incredible achievement here with how many just incredible players we have on SaltyEU. So it's going to be very interesting to see, especially, you know, seeing another somewhat underrepresented character here from what, as far as I can see, from Hatemani with the Dhalsim.
Dhalsim could be a huge change up here. So far, it does look like Geeck-O has got some alternating characters. We'll have to find out what they're going to bring against Dhalsim, because let's be honest, like, you feel like a lot of people might have it figured out, but with how few Dhalsims there are, they can be a bit of a wild card, especially in the higher level of play. So I'm curious how Hatemani will play that matchup.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Dhalsim is one of those characters as well that can play out very differently depending on the person. You can play the character in a, you know, a bit more of an aggressive way. You can also just go for the straight up classical zoning that we're all kind of used to thinking of when the name is mentioned. So it's always very interesting to see, especially with, you know, how Street Fighter 6's system mechanics give you so many opportunities to express yourself. I think it's really cool to see these classic characters kind of living out their newest iteration here in this game. I think they really just knocked it out of the park with all of the character designs and the gameplay design of all the characters.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are still confident in their mains from the previous. There may have been some switch-ups, of course, and I'm curious to see if anyone maybe wants to jump onto Arky, because I will be no matter what. I'm currently in the process of learning Jamie, but yeah, Arky, wow, I am very excited to see them release onto the scene. We'll have to find out how that pans out next week, of course. But
oh, absolutely. I'm very excited to try her out personally, you know. Wasn't even that much of a fan when we only saw the concept art and the first unveiling of the character. But after watching some of the gameplay demonstrations and some of the more in-depth looks that we've gotten over the last few days, I gotta say I'm excited. They managed to make me a fan. So I'm really looking forward to trying her out. And I'm even more looking forward to seeing what all of these high-level monsters are gonna cook up with the character, because I feel like she's gonna be a very fun character to watch with how incredibly unique she is.
yeah, I mean, you know, some people are expecting it to have those charge inputs. Of course, Capcom has come out since and put out a statement saying no, that's not the case, but she does have quite a lot of moves bound to the same motion, just different levels of strength on the input made to her what her move is. So a bit of a subverted expectation there, and we haven't even seen all of her inputs either. So definitely not traditional. She's going to be using the poison like her Master Fang had taught her to use. I'm very excited to see what people can cook up with her, because any form of set play like that could be very, very spicy in a game already as volatile as Street Fighter 6. As you were talking about earlier, factoring that into and having to deal with that could be a nightmare. So very curious. But I'm also very curious how the rest of this bracket is gonna pan out. Still waiting on Geeck-O, I believe, to get into the lobby to take on Hatemani. So the bracket will advance onwards. On the other side, of course, Boltstrike and pshuuu also waiting. And in winners final, RMK-FAST versus kxgenocide. Definitely stacked. We've definitely reached that region where it's just stacked players left.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Just seeing big names like pshuuu and Boltstrike in the losers is already quite something. Just a testament of how stacked this tournament are. We have Geeck-O entering the room here, looking like we're gonna get some more Cammy gameplay for all the Cammy fans in the chat right here, against, of course, the Dhalsim from the side of Hatemani.
Ooh, Dhalsim versus Cammy. Now, that's going to be an interesting one for certain. I feel like Cammy may have the advantage there. Obviously, Dhalsim will be good at playing keep away, but Cammy, the moment she gets in, I don't feel like there's going to be much room to escape after that because of how quick she can take to the air of her specials to shut him down.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of the classic, a very classic matchup with the quick rushdown character who puts you in the blender when she's in versus the zoner. And I feel like Cammy in this game just has absolutely fantastic tools for covering that space. I mean, her dive kick is incredible. Drive rush is, of course, very good on her, as it is with most casts. So I feel like she definitely has really good options in this matchup in this game.
Yeah, a very good anti-air from Hatemani to start things off, though, getting themselves very securely out of that corner. Drive rushes in and keeps the pressure going after that. Another anti-air, and now some chip on that drive bar. Geeck-O just gets blown away there. It feels like Hatemani is going on the aggressive tone with Dhalsim so far. It's working very well, but that is a good whiff punish.
Yeah, very unfortunate drop dead end, because that whiff punish on the extended hurt box is incredible awareness. That's, of course, historically been a thing with Dhalsim, that those long stretchy arms do have a long stretchy hurt box as well, so you can get some pretty funky looking combos, and Geeck-O was looking really aware there. Now putting Hatemani in the corner, nice punish counter there on the cannon spike, and that's burnt out with a stun in the corner.
Should be able to build the third ball. Wait, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but they do get the throw and they do get Hatemani back out of the corner. Looks like Geeck-O is waiting to test those reactions at any given moment. Hatemani, though, dives back in, playing a little bit of a shimmy here. Does get a single jab, but not able to confirm it off of anything. That's shutting the spiral arrow down before it even gets out of start up there. Hatemani back to the skies, waiting. Look how Geeck-O's been slowly but surely forced to the corner by the zoner.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Hatemani also incredible awareness there, knowing that Geeck-O was probably looking for something to level 3 CA right there. Of course, Cammy, as we saw before in one of our previous sets, that CA goes pretty much, the majority of the screen and will punish most things. So Hatemani started playing very defensive and just slowly but surely walking Geeck-O down into the corner. And yeah, that paid off incredibly well.
Yeah, cannon spike there from Geeck-O to escape the situation very quickly. Now they get the pressure towards the corner we go. Interrupting in with the hooligan, though. Beautiful from Hatemani, who does get fought back on wake up immediately, though. Two of them going back and forth. It feels like another dive in. This is starting to get a little bit repeatable from Geeck-O, and every time so far Hatemani has got the punish. Can't get the stun just in, nowhere near the corner. Hatemani risking it all on the teleport in the air. But I will say, twice now, Geeck-O went for that hooligan flip in, and twice in a row Hatemani punished it.
Hooligan definitely one of those tools where it'll be very effective against a lot of players who aren't as familiar with the matchup, but as soon as you get to this level, people are going to be looking for things, and Hatemani displaying beautiful awareness. And it's been a battle of the dive kicks right here, with Hatemani managing to get out of the corner and right into the level 3 of the dive kick here.
Yeah, big chunk of that drive bar now taking Geeck-O in the critical health range, which does, of course, open the CA option up. You can see how patient they become looking for that hit. Plus flame thanks to the back knuckle. Shimmies the throw. Huge for Geeck-O, who's trying to take the corner. The command grab comes out. They didn't have the meter for that. They put themselves in bear instead of going for a drive rush extension, which is what I assume they were looking for.
Yeah, this makes things very difficult at first. Geeck-O probably, again, looking for a buffer here, but Hatemani does have the advantage right now in terms of the drive gauge. Slowly but surely walking Geeck-O to the corner again, but the cannon strike finds its mark, and again actually getting a punish on the crouching jab here, and Geeck-O managing to stay alive.
Huge for Geeck-O as well because they were able to preserve their 3 bars. Oh, this is twice that Geeck-O has actually spaced cannons in, a spiral arrow, so that afterwards he can get a perfect parry when Hatemani tries to punish. That spacing game starting to become very important with Hatemani, the punish counter throw to take the corner. Able to get the extension thanks to the fireball as well. 2 bars already built, frame kill, but the Tekken on the throw, nice from Geeck-O.
Absolutely, and right now Hatemani on just a sliver of drive gauge left. Geeck-O looking for that hit, but nice defensive player from the side of Hatemani. Getting put into a bit of a blender here though. That's one thing that's incredible about Cammy is the fact that, even mid-screen, pretty much from anywhere, she always gets really solid Oki off of her hit, so you do always have to deal with those situations against her.
Yeah, and you gotta be very careful like Hatemani wasn't there because they got caught out by distancing. A whip punish came out from Geeck-O, pushed to the corner, but nothing comes after that, so Geeck-O presses on the wake up, does manage to get a chance to escape. Barely life left in it, won't be enough. 1 pixel left. Oh, but Geeck-O presses again on wake up, and it seems to just keep working.
Yeah, definitely a bit of spaghetti falling out of our players' pockets here, but we'll be picking it right back up going into our next match as Geeck-O manages to even things up 1-1 right now against Hatemani.
Yeah, very back and forth. Another drive impact, not going checked by Hatemani, resulting in the crush state. Geeck-O keeps that pressure on. Another shimmy of the throw twice in 2 games. They've done that very successfully. Parry on the fireball there. Here comes Hatemani trying to escape the corner, but their overextension and the risk does mean that Geeck-O can just spend all the drive bar and get the kill quite nicely.
Yeah, absolutely, and Hatemani actually getting some really, really nice anti-airs here as well against Geeck-O. Right now keeping the space really well. Good whiff punish as well on the whiff spin knuckle. And the teleport in throw is going to play on even more damage. Geeck-O already looking at having half of their life bar lost.
Yeah, there's a spacing again. This time not going to risk going for the parry though. Hatemani tries to go for the drive, rush into the throw. Good attack from Geeck-O though separates us. Risky, and unfortunately all Hatemani can get from that is a punish count, a single hit. Then they put themselves in burnout with the drive reversal. And now Geeck-O whips the spiral arrow. Ship. That was checkmate right there, that anti-air, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, maybe we had the landing frames to go into a level 1, but it looked like it was too short of a time frame. So Hatemani just putting the absolute hurt on Geeck-O here, finding yet another nice punish on the spiral arrows. Geeck-O has been very, very happy to throw out spiral arrows from half screen away, and Hatemani has been decently well aware. However, this is a big start right now. You're in the corner, your drive gauge is low against Cammy, and this is where the hurt begins.
Yeah, Hatemani forced to the corner because once again they tried to go for the throw when Geeck-O shimmies them successfully. Another instance where Geeck-O this time jumps over and gets the spike downwards. The dive kick comes in. Just in time!
The CA as well. This is going to do a chunk of damage and more importantly leave Geeck-O in burnout and at relatively low HP. So this is actually going to be a terrifying situation. A beautiful jab check on the teleport. Throw finding its mark right now, and both players on a really low teleport. There it is. That's going to be the game for Hatemani off of the DI. What an ending.
Yeah, I mean, big effort, but that is 2-1 up for Hatemani so far. We are not just at set point just yet, but some really good stuff. I'm loving it from the Dhalsim right now. Now he goes on the aggression once again and not able to get that punish as Geeck-O. Mid-screen we go, kind of spike is there. Dive kick comes in, perfect parry this time. Nice adaptation from Hatemani.
Absolutely there. Maybe a bit of a misinput with the jumping normal. However, a nice whiff punish again here from the side of Geeck-O, and that'll be a nice push to the corner. Of course, Cammy also getting that really, really good corner carry. Baiting the parry here as well, and Hatemani looking really low drive gauge here.
Yeah, they hard committed to a backdash there to avoid having to use any resources. It did work out in the end, but they're going to have to find a way, and they do. They back throw towards the corner, locking them in place. Nice
really
way to utilize that.
A bit of an unfortunate drop here. We've seen a little bit of chaos here in the set, and Geeck-O managing to stay alive once more, getting a nice throw here, and again, this is where the fun begins for Cammy.
100%. Cammy looking very strong in this situation right now. You can see them fishing for that whiff punish when Hatemani presses a button, shimmying it again, and I respect them going for it even if Hatemani does nothing, because the amount of times they've been able to punish Hatemani on a shimmy and the throw has been ridiculous. That's an adaptation that needs to happen if they want to close this out.
Absolutely. Hatemani putting himself in burnout though, finding a nice hit, but the DIs are going to become a lot scarier here for Hatemani to deal with. Getting a nice anti-air as well as Geeck-O. And we're back to the neutral game mid-screen. Spiral arrows, those are of course going to be a lot safer with the burnout, but Hatemani managing to stay alive through it with very little damage taken.
Yep, a nice survival in that burnout state there, but even when they get pushed out of it, they're going to get pushed to the corner. Geeck-O not going to be able to kill here.
Oh, no.
Definitely not if they're with the level 3. Hatemani afforded a huge chance in this round, and they've got to use it. Geeck-O in burnout because they spent all their bar on drive rush extensions. Got to find a way in. Another jab check on the teleport.
Jab checks have been fantastic from Geeck-O and managing to even things up here. We are going to a game 5 between these two contenders right now. And yeah, those jab checks from Geeck-O have been incredible in keeping them alive to this set.
They have been very necessary, and I will give credit where it is due. They have been on point from Geeck-O. The amount of jab checks they have done have gotten so many counters and combos, and it's 2-2 now. One more game to decide who advances on. The two of them adapting to each other back and forth, but Hatemani's the one to get the first solid combo and looking to take that corner already, but they get shut down by a cannon spike.
Again, putting Hatemani in the hurt, and now you're in the corner in burnout against Cammy. This is going to be a scary situation. However, another really good dive kick. Those defensive dive kicks have been working out really well for Hatemani, but unfortunately the stun does come through here, and Geeck-O will be advancing to set point here over Hatemani.
Yep, Geeck-O looked very convincing in that round. Oh wow, actually getting the spiral arrow pickup after that is ridiculous. Taking the corner already, and then whiff punishing the slide from Hatemani. This is a new beast from Geeck-O right here. Can spend the level 2, won't be enough just yet, but this is looking like it could be a perfect toast.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is looking like it, and the throw will confirm your suspicions right there as Geeck-O manages to take it 3-2 over Hatemani here on the loser's side of the bracket in a just, dare I say, great comeback and fantastic adaptation.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, that final game was an entirely different beast from Geeck-O there. The whiff punishes, shutting the slide down, getting a spiral arrow confirm after that aerial button. That was all clinical gameplay, in my opinion, from Geeck-O there, and as a result they do advance on. Of course, GG's to Hatemani, but there can only be one winner in a tournament. A close set, but still not enough, and so Geeck-O will go on to fight Gangryong, that Blanka later. For now though, we do get a banger of a set on our screens, because I believe up next is Boltstrike versus pshuuu.
Yeah, and I mean, this is one that I'm definitely looking forward to. As I said before, I do really enjoy watching Boltstrike's Jamie. And it's also going to be interesting here because pshuuu is going for the Chun-Li from the looks of it for the matchup here, switching from the tried and tested Marisa.
I actually can kind of see that with the way Chun can control the situation. I mean, Marisa against Jamie, of course, they do have the reversal, no projectile, however. Some weaknesses to be pointed out in that matchup. Chun-Li, on the other hand, though, a projectile, so some good keep-away game. Koukin can get you in very quickly as well, and Hazanshu. So we'll just see how they play the matchup.
Yeah, and right there, we saw one of what I think to be one of Jamie's best tools right there. The sweep is incredible. Low profile, it's very hard, very, very long range, of course, gives you the drink. And as you can see, Boltstrike is already loaded up on the level 4, going for the overhead here, and getting a beautiful extension with pshuuu. Getting put into the corner against Jamie with both the dive kick and the command grab unlocked. Nice punish as well on the sweep. And Boltstrike taking the first round very convincingly here.
Yeah, a very nice round and a ridiculous pace of level up with the drinks there from Boltstrike. Look at him testing with that kick just so he can react and cancel into the drive impact. Boltstrike knew how that interaction was going to go before it even happened. Man is the foreteller right now. He drinks again. 3 already. There just needs one more and can get it right here. 4 drink levels already, and look at him just enjoying himself. The Luminance dive kick comes in, a beautiful extension. The command grab into level 3 immediately. Good hit.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, Boltstrike kind of doing the liver percent speed run right now, getting the level 4 into the perfect so quickly. And man, every time, like, I just gotta tell the people right here, every time you're playing against a Jamie who's got level 4 or level 3 on deck, please, for your own sake, hold up, because these Jamie players, they love this command grab so much. And I can understand why it is very good.
It is a ridiculous command grab, shutting anything down as long as it checks in time. Boltstrike has been doing great so far. Catches the jump in its recovery so he can get a throw and get some distance to drink. Nice start of Boltstrike here, the sweep into the corner pressure. Look how little drive bar pshuuu has because of these punish counters.
Using the elbow as well to try and catch a button, but again, Boltstrike already back to 4 drinks, and man, just, as I said, doing the liver percent speedrun, just getting up to level 4 so quickly in all of these rounds, and getting access to all of these strong conversions. You know, people tend to say that Jamie isn't one of the strongest characters, however, level 4 Jamie is unfair.
A ridiculous beast. Yeah. That pshuuu does shut down even so. Nice work from them on the adaptations. It does feel like Boltstrike actually did take a little longer to get the drinks going this time. Maybe a bit of aggression from pshuuu shutting that down. Distancing into the button there. Nice work from them to shut pshuuu's offense down. There's the jab check though, and then the drive rush extension.
Yeah, absolutely. And those sweeps have also been putting in quite a bit of work for pshuuu. Nice up kicks as well. So be able to put Boltstrike in the corner. We're working on very low drive kick. You're putting us on some burnout as well. So in order to extend the offense, but the cheeky little overhead is going to be evening us up real quick here. With pshuuu getting the win over Boltstrike. Very cheeky overhead, of course, with the advantage.
Yeah, did work out and did get the point on the board to bring it a 1-1 pshuuu. Takes it a 1-1 as we go to the next match. Game number 3. And Boltstrike going for the EX Palm, immediately getting himself to level 2 thanks to the amount of distance he gains. Make that 3 thanks to the target combo. Make that 4. No, just not just yet. Looking to get in, but a nice check in the drive rush by pshuuu with the crouching button. Throws towards the corner. Oh, but a whiff, and then Boltstrike, of course, ready to whiff punish that.
Yeah, DI again coming through. The DIs have actually been putting in a really decent amount of work for pshuuu here. You know, Boltstrike has been canceling into the Rekka quite a bit and has been getting punished here, pshuuu. Again, getting really good things going. However, the counter hit confirm on the dive kick is going to bring Boltstrike to yet another round here.
Yep, well done from them as Boltstrike jumps in once again, forcing pshuuu to go for that reversal, needing to get some distance and a fight back, and it does actually work out. Spinning bird kicks taking us towards the corner already. There's the sweep, just about got enough distance there, and goes for the drive impact. A huge opportunity for pshuuu to regenerate some of that drive bar that they've lost.
Yeah, actually coming out here as well, and bit of a very zealous level 1 from the side of pshuuu here. Now gonna end up in the corner, still in burnout against Boltstrike here. Another level 1 tries to come out, but Boltstrike should be able to finish things up for no, actually. Not choosing to spend the butter. And yeah, there's the cheeky DP finishing off the game.
Arrow kick coming in there, pshuuu in the corner, still in burnout. It was going to be a matter of moments before something like that happened, and it did catch them out. So, Boltstrike 2-1 up now, and he reacts to the drive impact to start things off this time. Great reaction from him as he gets a chance to get the double drink level 2 already. Nice whiff punish on the sweep this time from pshuuu. The two of them, credit where credit is due, are very aware of spacing.
Yeah, absolutely nice punish at the withdraw as well. He's going to be able to get the side switch here. Now putting Boltstrike in the corner, and Boltstrike on very low drive gauge here. Beautiful counter poke though. Is going to be able to get to level 4 and get out. And just going for more drinks just to restore the drive gauge. You know, a lesser known function of the Jamie drink mechanic is that he does restore his drive bar whenever he takes a little sippy.
I'm quite glad that he did that there just to keep himself preserved in situations like this. Having a block 2 drive impacts in the row is quite undesirable for your drive bar. So pshuuu does still get caught out as a result. Boltstrike bringing himself to the set point here, and another chance to drink already. Level 1 does actually get checked this time. pshuuu has got to shut things down with a drink, does this time, but then gets hit by an arrow kick. That's the problem. Once Chun gets pushed away, it does take a little bit for him to get back in and stop Jamie from drinking.
Yeah, but then again, Boltstrike has had to pay a lot of life for where he's at right now. That's gonna get the back throws, and there we go, another 2 drinks on deck. Just drinking again after the sweep, just to get that little bit of drive gauge restored there right at the end. Now, however, finding himself back in the corner against pshuuu, who is now in burnout. Beautiful dive kick into the CA.
Oh my goodness, Boltstrike too ready. And then goes for the critical art here to finish it off. What a way to close this set out. pshuuu did everything, adapted via the Chun, and I did really like the options selected, but Boltstrike, fantastic playing that keep away, forcing Chun back to the full screen so he had chances to get to level 4, and he was so consistent at it. I think that got him the win in the end. GG's to both though.
Yeah, absolutely. GG's right there. Beautiful, very, very fun set to watch. And again, Boltstrike just getting so much consistency with getting the drink levels. Definitely, I spent a lot of time at level 4 here, most of than most other Jamie players that you'll see. So just a really, really impressive display from both players as Boltstrike advances here on the loser side.
Yep, so that run for Boltstrike does continue as we size the bracket up. At this point, we have got him in the losers semi-final, waiting for his opponent between Gangryong and Geeck-O. And we have got to, of course, consider that RMK-FAST versus kxgenocide is still a game that is yet to be played in that winners finals. But for now, it looks like next up we've got Gangryong versus Geeck-O. Of course, Geeck-O on fire after that match that they just played before against Hatemani, a one that went down to the wire, also taking it against ISDD. So this is them, I'd say, in some very good form, but now they're going to have to take on that Blanka that Gangryong brought out before, and I'm curious how they will navigate that matchup.
Yeah, definitely gonna be an interesting one again. Of course, Geeck-O coming off of absolute momentum, as you said, right here, off of the back of some really, really impressive wins over ISDD and Hatemani. But, we are switching up the pace once again pretty heavily, going from the Dhalsim matchup to the Blanka matchup is quite the adjustment to make. And, definitely gotta commend Gangryong for always being in the room, like, frame 1, TOs love him. That is what you love to see. If you're always first in the room, you always get to pick player 1 side if that's something you're into, so that's pretty great.
This is true. So Gangryong waiting there nice and patiently. Geeck-O, of course, will be there in any moment. I do hope so we can get that bracket rolling, but we'll have to find out which of the two is going to take on Boltstrike. And I'm going to have to ask the chat to take on that Matcherino matchup once again. I know it's dangerous, it's scary, but I promise you we can walk you through it. It is not that hard. All you got to do is do !Matcherino in the chat and then click on the link that Nightbot posts in. Sign in using your Twitch account and then click on the claim code button. It's a 30-second process and you give away free money by doing it, guys. It's all we could ask of you to show some love and support to our valued players, of course, still competing in the tournament. Right now, we have got 26 codes left. Come on. We can get a lot more of those used up before we get to the final stage of the tournament. I really hope so.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with 79 people watching, can't be that hard. So let's make sure to knock out those codes and, give our players a little bit extra. So make sure to head up over there and hit that match arena. Of course, it's always appreciated as well. If you do feel like it, and if you do have the means to, you can of course always directly contribute as well to the match arena pool, which will be paid out to our players.
Yep, and indirect contributions will be especially valued by us as well. So thank you guys for your support. Keep that coming as we wait for the sets to continue, of course. It's my understanding as well that new challenger is running in the background as well. So we have got some quite active scenes on the Street Fighter scene right now, especially in EU. I believe pshuuu is actually playing in that tournament as well as this tournament progressed as well. So lots of things to do, lots of streams to catch. Make sure, of course, Salty is also getting the support it deserves.
Yeah, for sure. And again, I've put on a beautiful show alongside the team here every week for you guys. So make sure to show the love.
Yep. I'm just gonna have to wait it out. And again, as I reminded you before, Salty does have some other tournaments that you can access as well. And when I say some, I mean a lot of games overall. We've got Guilty Gear Strive on fire with Season 3, Dragon Ball FighterZ, in my opinion, cooking right now with its new patch. Blazblue, Tekken, and other games may be alternating every other week as well. If you are looking for some variety in your fighting game life, Salty caters to that. And it is a very inclusive EU community. So if you just do !Discord in the chat, there's a link. Please feel free to join. We always welcome any new players. Let's find out how the attendance will be, because I think we got some good numbers this week. 62? I am quite pleased with that. So well done to everyone who showed up to the tournament so far. And thank you all week by week for supporting us.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, gotta be, I'm pretty sure, you know, you got quite the background in Dragon Ball, right? Like, if I caught that correctly.
I'd say a significant one at this point, yes, like a very significant one. I gather the players for the DBFZ Wanted card. I run CBK, which is the qualifier for that. I mean, I ran my own tournaments last year for the World Tour. I mean, DBFZ is how I started fighting game commentary, so I'll always love it. You know, there's been a bit of a kerfuffle lately with how we've been handling our patches, but this one, the problem was before, Bandai felt like they were barely doubling down. You know, they were giving like the top tiers some extra tools, or it's like 5 characters the tools to become top tier, and then neglecting the rest. This time, they just broke everyone and said, yeah, have fun, just go kill everyone.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, with Dragon Ball, we're kind of on like the 4th just have fun patch at this point. But it's honestly really cool to see that the game, because I'm pretty sure it released in what, like 2016, 2017-ish, right?
I believe it was very early 2017. I'm thinking maybe February of 2017. Let me just check that. Am I right? Oh,
Yeah,
oh bloody hell, 2018, excuse me.
Oh, 2018, right.
January 2018. My God, it's been 5 years already.
Yeah, like it's really nice to see the game still, you know, receiving that support after 5 years. And, you know, even though we've not seen a trace of it yet, it's still cool to know that, you know, rollback will be coming for a game like that as well. It's always cool to see, you know, as a Granblue player myself, I'm always happy to see games getting rollback that deserve it, you know?
It's just painful because Dragon Ball having a rollback implementation with its current patch would be fantastic, I think, because online connectivity in that game isn't the best, let's be real. And I think that's a bit of a hamperer in assessing the patch. Because, like, you know, you don't get that many offline opportunities as of late because, you know, we've only just started kicking it tournament season after EVO. So things are only starting to pick up now. And as a result, the online scene to test these new changes can be a bit rough. Thankfully, we've got Wanted. Thankfully, we've got tournaments run by some dedicated TOs like you've got me, Traitor, and Globku holding down CBK, Damascus alongside me running Wanted, Dream Builder over in Latin America running the Latin American Wanted as well. You've got people like Khalil, Bum, I believe, highlighting DBFZ from time still. There's just so many. Neo Judai as well. We have a scene. We just need the connection to make it work online, please.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that. As again, you know, I've been a Granblue TO for a very long time, so I definitely feel that pain. I feel that struggle right there. But it's always cool to see. And again, you know, similar experience for me when smaller communities, especially, you know, now at this point in the game's life cycle, manage to just make things happen, manage to stick together through even, you know, some of the challenges posed by netcode. So it's always great to see those communities coming together, and it's a nice thing that Dragon Ball is still getting that support, still getting that love, because it, yeah, I mean, it's a game that means a lot to a lot of people, so it's good to see.
Yeah, but Street Fighter as well, also with some insane support. The amount of tournaments that are happening week by week, the fact we've also got another one in EU running in the background, just shows the level of dedication that the community has for this game. But we shall see how it pans out. It does look like we are almost ready to go with this tournament though. Back to Salty, let's get the focus on tonight's event. Geeck-O versus Gangryong is finally gonna happen. The Blanka versus the Cammy. Let's launch into it and see who comes out on top.
Yeah, getting into things here. And yeah, I mean, Gangryong, you know, just coming off of playing the same matchup here against Genocide, so let's see what the adaptation is going to be looking like. Let's see how it's going to play out. And right now, we're already seeing a great use of course, of the air Blanka ball, a really, really good tool. All of these characters that we're seeing today, all just equipped up with these great dive kickdown moves.
Yep, well, ball style moves I could say for a Blanka depending on how he uses it, but Geeck-O gonna go on the aggressiveness there, the shimmy to bait the throw, Gangryong reading into that and not gonna get the correct guess. Now backs himself up thanks to the ball, but stays in the corner crucially where Geeck-O can really put the pressure on, but they finally get caught out by the slide.
Putting on the pressure here with these lightning extensions. The spiral arrows, again, like Geeck-O has been very, very happy to first out. I feel like that's a bit of a unique thing about their style. It's just, going for a lot of these spaced out spiral arrows in hopes of catching something else. And of course you can space them to make them safe. So it's very, very interesting to watch. But right now, Geeck-O finding himself in the corner, in burnout, and the Blanka slide will be taking the first round here for the side of Gangryong.
Yep, the trade there, Gangryong knowing they had that advantage and having to get the full screen. Cammy finding a way in, perhaps a bit difficulty against Blanka. They trade and they take the win there. And they also escape the corner, quickly dashing in and following the pressure up. Look at them just testing those jabs, maybe trying to shut Spiral Arrow down, but not going to work out just yet. The Blanka ball does miss and Geeck-O gets a huge punish counter. Shimmies the throw again and this should be dead.
Here we go with the level 1. And Geeck-O making short work of that round right now, finishing things off with the level 1. We get into the next round here, the immediate aggressive drive rush start here from the side of Gangryong.
Yep, very quick question from Gangryong, not going to work out, but this time it does as they evade over the strike there. Tries to drive rush but gets caught out in the frames as the drive rush from Gangryong comes out, backs off of the Blanka ball. Once again, the spacing ever present. I think Geeck-O really is trying to parry that, but they haven't got the timing just yet for the perfect.
Installing level 2 and a
there we go.
Perfect pair here. Oh, nice extension as well, baiting the reversal. A bit of a drop on the combo here, but still just playing through this level 2 really, really well.
Yep, nice patience in the end. Jab check as Gangryong tried to come in there with the throw. Does not work out, and then the punish counter throw to put Gangryong in the corner. Looking for an extension, looking for a way to get that potentially killing combo, but all it can do for now is jab in the air. Spiral out or shut down was a genius option. One more clean hit should be enough. The kick to interrupt the ball, one more.
Looking for that one little thing, and again the spiral arrow just coming through here for the side of Geeck-O, taking the first match here over Gangryong.
Yeah, I love the way that Geeck-O made Gangryong play at their pace, especially with those shimmies from the throws resulting in big, big punish counters. Does feel like they're testing their reactions right now. Look at Gangryong just holding back, backing off a little bit, but they still get caught out and we're already getting very close to the corner toast.
I mean, getting the little hop through though, it's Gangryong and getting thrown for his troubles once more. Back to the corner, back in the blender. And look at that, the strike throw game is incredible from the side of Geeck-O.
Yeah, it's so invulnerable as a game plan in situations like this, and Gangryong gets hit by it once again. The punish counter into the drive rush extension. Loving how simple and clean Geeck-O keeps it to get that kill, and they are looking in fine form right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as I said, the simple and clean playstyle right now from Geeck-O is doing so much work. But Gangryong here with a great opportunity. Level 2 activated. Will put Geeck-O in the corner. Nice chunk of damage. Blanka chunk getting immediately DP'd. But making his way over slowly but surely.
There comes the DP again. I respect it from Geeck-O. Oh, not gonna work out blocking that, which means the Blanka Chan is of course gonna get that punish on them. Back to full screen we go. Has to play that game. Parry is there. Oh, and another shimmy. And then the crush state. Geeck-O should be able to extend this point. I see 3 bars gonna spend it all. This time I think is enough.
It's gonna be a close one, but I do think it's going to do it here. Locked on and firing right now at Gangryong. Taking down yet another game. Geeck-O is just looking unstoppable right now, and I'm really liking the defense here as well, knowing when you can go for those EXDPs and you know, just keep the pressure off that Blanka-chan has not been able to put in that much work this set.
Does not feel like it, no. In that game, definitely more usage than the first one, but Gangryong's still got to get some more work done here if they want to stay alive in this tournament. There is a reversal to shut things down because Geeck-O is starting to push us very close to the corner already. Looking to get a chance to activate that Blanka-chan ball. There we go. Pressure's on now. Good tech on the throw. Wow, actually throws the attempt. Geeck-O is on fire, you're right. Completely toast.
Now getting a nice little counter throw to get things started here is Gangryong. However, dive kick getting contested really well there. Gangryong working on getting around on the board here, but he can never count Geeck out. However, the little swipe will take it here. Gangryong takes the round. For a hit here are both those beautiful extension and level 2 activated once again. I mean, we saw Geeck-O defend against it really well last time. Let's see, Blanka-chan gonna come out again. This time Geeck-O does not get the defensive option, and another Blanka-chan has been deployed. However, maybe going for a bit of a funky combo there at the end. Blanka-chan still sitting in the corner. I mean, biding his time. Look at him, still there. Just chilling.
Actually jumps over the drive impact there. They get caught attempting to go for the spin knuckle. And Gangryong shuts it down. It's 2-1 and Gangryong finally puts a point on the board. But yeah, one thing I touched on was the fact they were going to need 100% to get more utility out of Blanka-chan. And look what happens when they do. They get the game on the board. Let's find out what happens as we go into game number 4.
Absolutely going for the Blanka ball here as well, and another Blanka-chan has been deployed. Let's see, can we get the activation? Not just goes for the extension on the combo, walking back a little bit here, and Blanka-chan is once again making his way over. However, Geeck-O managing to avoid the little critter and is working on putting Gangryong in the corner once again. I mean, this Cammy pressure has been so effective.
Using that drive impact to try and push towards the burnout. Not going to work out just yet. Gangryong changes the sides to go for the side top and pushes towards the corner. Nice spacing on that spiral arrow there means there won't be a punish. Tries to perfect parry again, but still doesn't have that timing down just yet. Geeck-O really fishing for it though, and I appreciate the dedication.
Absolutely, and a nice extension here from Gangryong as well. Getting another round on the board, looking a lot more confident now as compared to the previous few games.
Yeah, I honestly feel like Gangryong, whilst they are performing way better, it's a tough mountain to climb, especially against Cammy, because Blanka-chan, it's quite hard to catch Cammy if you think about it, because of how easy it is for them to take the disguise with their specials.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Cammy has just such a better option compared to just regularly jumping, because the dive kick is so much harder to anti-air and puts you in such a good situation all the time. So Blanka-chan, yeah, as you said, has not been able to put in that much work. Is currently just chilling in the corner again, going for the side switch here. And while Gangryong does get the throw, oh, this is gonna hurt.
Not gonna be enough. Nice second throw from Geeck-O. Gangryong puts himself in burnout, but they still get caught by that hit in the end. It was a counter hit. You saw maybe Geeck-O trying to press to escape, but not enough. And it's 2-2. Serious improvements coming from Gangryong here, and I love to see it. We've got a final game on our hands here.
Absolutely. I mean, this has actually come down to the wire after Geeck-O was looking so impenetrable in the first few games. Gangryong has really made the adaptation, of course, going for the classic Blanka ball, the feint essentially into the throw right there.
Ooh, just going for the neutral jump into the button there to catch Cannon Spike. Brilliant from Gangryong. Now, back to the corner, but they are happy with that. They do get caught by the spiral arrow though, so here's the strike throw game incoming. Throw, not going to get shimmied successfully. I feel like Geeck-O is actually slightly rattled at this point because they were fantastic at catching those shimmies before, but not now.
Yeah, really liking the contest on the dive kick there as well from Gangryong. Blanka-chan once again has been deployed. Using the level 1 to activate Blanka-chan, maybe getting a little lost in the sauce there, but it won't matter because the Blanka ball with Gangryong on set point here over Geeck-O.
Yep, and they go on the aggression immediately. Drive rush in and backs off thanks to this spacing. There we go. It's been inconsistent, but then Geeck-O can't get the punish counter he was looking for because that was the right idea.
Get a beautiful anti-air on the counter-strike attempt. Throw getting baited here with the command grab, and Gangryong just getting this offensive train going right now. Going for the level 2 as well. Blanka-chan has already been deployed. Gonna have to be really careful on defense here. Nice throw escape here from Geeck-O. The beautiful perfect parry as well.
Fantastic way to manage the level 2 power-up, but then they get hit by that reversal. Gangryong in the corner, there goes the power-up and the install. Not enough just yet, but they side switch and jab away, and Gangryong spending the bar again off their drive bar, finishes it off with an insane comeback. Geeck-O looking flawless until their script was flipped, and Gangryong takes a 3-2 in the end. Brilliant set and a great performance from the German Blanka there, as we now know who Boltstrike's opponent will be in that losers semi-final.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Gangryong, you're getting a masterful reverse sweep there over Geeck-O, but again, Geeck-O fighting really, really hard to get here as well, as we saw, getting through these momentous matchups, and beautiful performance from both players. Definitely not a, nothing to be sad about for Geeck-O here, as Gangryong will be moving on to face off against Boltstrike on the Jamie.
Yep, but that is a match for a few minutes ahead of us, because for now, it's finally time to traipse on over back to that winner's side, where RMK-FAST and kxgenocide have been patiently waiting for a while now. The two of them, high-class competitors, and Salty consistently so far. Again, RMK looking to win 7 out of 14 tournaments tonight, that 50% win rate. But kxgenocide also looking to get that grand final spot. It is insane. It's ridiculous from them in so many ways how they can do that.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about, at length about how this game is incredibly difficult to be consistent at, and it's incredibly momentum heavy and swingy at some points. For RMK-FAST to be able to have this much of a tournament win rate for a bracket this stacked is just an incredible testament to how strong they are as a player, and yeah, just a fantastic performance to behold here.
Yep, and it's just a case of if it can be closed out tonight. Let's wait and see. Because first of all, RMK has got to earn that spot in the grand finals, and they have got a mighty opponent to do that in kxgenocide. Of course, some fantastic tournament placings in Salty on their own. So far, we have got them at 4th, 9th, 3rd, 7th, and 9th. And multiple times they have breached that top 8. 3rd, their best placement, looking to get higher this time. They are guaranteed 3rd at a minimum now, thanks to the fact they're in winners finals. Can they do better this time though? I really want to see them do it.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very exciting one to watch, as always, as we're getting into the semi-finals here. We're just waiting on our players right now and getting things ready.
Yep, waiting for that moment to launch into it. Of course, maybe some final checks just to make sure that both players are ready, which is necessary for a big winners final like this. Hoping you guys are showing some support. Also showing the support by hitting that Matcherino reminder, !Matcherino in the chat. 30 seconds. Why not use this little interval before we get started in the winners finals to just contribute to the cause? We've got 25 left. We can narrow that down, add some extra money. But focusing on the set, we launch into winners finals. RMK-FAST versus kxgenocide. Blanka versus Cammy. A matchup that we just saw, funnily enough, happening again.
Yeah, just running things back right now, but of course with two very, very different, very uniquely strong players in their own right. And again, I think it's really, really fun to see that Street Fighter 6 as a game leaves a lot of room for player expression with these characters, and watching a Cammy player like kxgenocide, and a Blanka player like RMK-FAST is a completely different experience to watching Gangryong and Geeck-O. So I think it's a very cool thing about the game, and a big part of the reason why it's so fun to watch and so fun to commentate on this competitive level.
Yep, there is the EX cannon spike there. RMK is going to have to look for another way in, because kxgenocide escapes the corner beautifully, jumps over the Blanka ball there. And with one bar already built, not going to be enough just yet. But in burnout, RMK-FAST can capitalize at any given moment, jumps in, and there's the burnout plus frame, side switches. And going to go for the install for the extra damage. Really looking for it here as he pushes towards the corner.
Yeah. Oh, Blanka-chan drunk driving, unfortunately, going to the wrong side there. Leaving RMK-FAST a little bit flabbergasted as kxgenocide manages to get the first round on the board, and now has a very, very substantial meter advantage of almost 3 bars. And this is something that cannot be understated. It's going to be able to go into level 3 here if he so desires. Goes for the setup instead. But look at that, RMK-FAST already has lost more than half of his health bar right there.
Yeah, jumps in once again, blocks the drive reversal though. kxgenocide taking a huge risk against RMK-FAST. Catches the throw in its recovery frames. So he catches the jump in the recovery frames there. And RMK-FAST gets the pressure after that. And they get the kill as a result. One more round in this first game here to decide who goes in the lead. A trade? That was pretty nice from kxgenocide to catch that at all.
And then we see level 2 activated again. Just quite in the spacing to get the full extension, but it's going to be able to get really good pressure here anyway. Beautiful DP from kxgenocide, getting out of the situation and managing to avoid a decent part of level 2. However, you saw how much damage came out at the end there from that extension.
Yep, and there it is. Get perfect parry. Huge in this situation for RMK.
Perfect carried so hard that the game couldn't even handle it. Gave up in the middle.
No way.
Oh no. You hate to see it. Alright, let's see. Looks like kxgenocide. Unfortunately, having some technical issues here. Hopefully we'll get those resolved as fast as possible. And we will be able to hopefully get back into things. Yeah, disconnected. Apparently both got disconnected from the server.
Oh, don't tell me the server has just decided to give up on itself.
Oh, that would be a tragedy. Hopefully, it'll be fine.
We'll see what happens. Let's just hope both players can get back in. But yeah, I think that would have ended with a kill on RMK-FAST's side. I think he should have been able to spend that bar in the end and then get it, but would it have killed because of parry scaling?
No, it would have been a very, very close one since level 1 minimum damage is not quite as high. So
wait, server maintenance? No.
Nah. I'm peeping their Twitter right now if there's
no way.
Nah, don't tell me we're getting server maintenance.
I see nothing about it.
Yeah, I can't see an announcement at least.
Is it saying that on your screen, kxgenocide? Like, are you not able to enter again, or are you just saying that because you're not sure?
Oh, okay. No, never mind.
Yeah. Well, thank goodness. I think we're good. Sorry for the delay, everyone, but it looks like we are fine.
Yeah, that would have been quite something, you know, surprise jump scare server maintenance. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to be the case right now.
So, just to update you all, because of the way that round finished out, and we are 100% sure almost that would have been a kill, RMK-FAST does take that first game and goes 1-0 up. We launch back in soon enough. kxgenocide vs RMK-FAST will continue. Let's hope without any more interruptions like that.
Yeah, man, that was quite the scary situation to run into, but you know, that's just how it goes with an online bracket. It is a par for the course that sometimes you will get some technical shenanigans going on, and we can be thankful that we haven't had too many tonight. So it's just par for the course, and we'll just be trucking along.
Yep. And we truck along indeed into the second game. Work to do on the side of kxgenocide as game number 2 launches out. RMK in the lead. And, I mean, if he qualifies winner's side grand finals, I think it could be a very tough deal to get him out of that position to get another win. Let's find out what happens, though, as we go in early. A trade from both of them leads to a throw escape from kxgenocide, and then he dives in with a spiral arrow and takes the corner already. Very quick from the Cammy there.
Yeah, absolutely. kxgenocide on pretty low meter though, so this counter attack from RMK-FAST might lead to an unfortunate situation. However, finding another really good hit, and the hooligan grab coming through as well, getting real cheeky with it. We haven't seen kxgenocide go for too many hooligan shenanigans, so it makes it even harder to react to those quick ones when they do come out.
Yep, the few shimmies that are there as well, making it even harder because you're just predicting at that point. We'll see how that pans out if we get to the corner again. Spiral arrow is spaced quite decently there, so RMK doesn't get a chance to counter. There's a perfect parry though, and kxgenocide strikes back.
We'll be able to get a nice Blanka chunk set up here. and a beautiful neutral jump manages to bait this throw. RMK-FAST takes the round.
Yeah, it feels like kxgenocide is playing massive brain with the amount of shimmies they're going for to really catch RMK out, but RMK just doesn't care. Pressing and fighting back. Catch them? Oh my word, kxgenocide. That is ridiculous. Manages to get the level 3 to shut the Blanka ball down. Spent all that bar, and look how much drive bar is chipped away as a result.
Yeah, I mean, that is a significant amount right here. But RMK-FAST staying calm under pressure here, getting a nice anti-air, full extension as well. Going in for the lightning. And another nice counter poke from kxgenocide. That's one thing these Cammy players have been getting so consistent with finding these counter pokes. Of course, Cammy has really, really good normals, really, really good range, and yeah, just a really good counter poke character. Genocide evening us up right here. After that unfortunate little technical disconnect, we are just immediately back. And I think it's really, really commendable that kxgenocide has not been shaken by the technical issues and, you know, of course, having to take that quote-unquote penalty of losing that game. Just not being shaken at all.
Nope, not at all. Strong mental game from kxgenocide. Checks the Blanka ball that does not connect with him. A perfect parry on that follow-up low jab there. And then he escapes using the EX Blanka ball. Going straight across the screen, sweeps in. These neutral jumps from kxgenocide. Checking with the buttons into the throw. Quite a tried and tested method, but no response from RMK except for those reversals so far.
Extension again from kxgenocide, and here we go again. Strike throw game coming through. Nice on the neutral jump right there. It's going to be able to extend with the level 2 as well, putting on some extra damage. Again, you're still in the corner. You still have to deal with the situation. Baiting the up Blanka ball and getting the perfect KO on the board. kxgenocide with 2 quick games here.
Yeah, really quick game, especially that last one from kxgenocide there. Very nice adaptation, baiting as well, becoming much more aware of RMK-FAST's aggressive game plan and fighting back against it. Parried there, but no success. And RMK goes to the neutral jump as well, but we go back to full screen.
Full screen, but we are already finding ourselves in the corner again, with kxgenocide getting a nice little cheeky overhead setup in there, but RMK-FAST aware of it. Just Blanka balling through, unfortunately putting himself in the corner here on accident.
Difficult to deal with, and kxgenocide still going on the aggressiveness to try and keep that burnout meter recharging, but RMK catches them with the drive impact in the end. Gonna have to hold this combo. There we go, recovers, holds the parry, and gets punish counter thrown as a result.
Really, really good stuff here from the side of RMK-FAST. Of course, double Blanka setup there as well. Nice bait on the DP, and RMK-FAST taking the round.
Yep, at this point, the two of them have gone back and forth with the DP baits, both of them being hyper-aware of each other's play style as we wait and see what happens next. Spiral out to catch RMK while he's in the air. kxgenocide trying to push that corner rapidly, but no success. Ooh, nice from RMK there. Not going to go for much more than a simple jab, not wanting to take any risks, but they're in the corner and they get thrown out of it very quickly.
Safe Blanka ball as well from RMK-FAST. Extending the pressure here. kxgenocide just trying to get off the situation. The trade, and the trade confirm from the side of RMK-FAST. What? Just absolute awareness here. Getting the level 3 and almost getting the kill.
Oh, but then kxgenocide fights back with a critical art. That was so insane from RMK-FAST, but it still may prove all for naught. kxgenocide, what are you going to do here? Goes for the spiral arrow, distances it, and then... No! Oh my god. Okay, so... did bait the reversal, couldn't get the spacing for it, and still won the round. Talk about a heart stopper there.
Absolutely, I mean... My heart definitely skipped a beat on that last interaction. Beautiful, perfect parry though from RMK-FAST. Looking undeterred. Another DP here, not finding its mark. The DI taking care of things. And kxgenocide on a very low drive gauge, having to fight out of the corner here against RMK-FAST.
Yeah, it does actually do so, and now kxgenocide does put themselves in burnout, but they do accomplish the goal of getting out of the corner, but not for long because RMK-FAST gets a beautiful anti-air. Jumps over the drive impact though, great awareness, and they can't punish the EX rolling attack. Here we go with the power up, the install is there. chip damage. Look how much of it there is.
Oh god, that is so much chip. Is he dead? Okay. Woo.
And to be fair, it was definitely the most valid option there. Just chipping away when there's no opportunity to go for the cannon spike in that situation. And RMK slowly but surely chips away, brings it to a 2-2, and we've got a final game to decide our grand finalists, first of all.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, all of these sets have really been going down to the wire today. It's been incredible. I mean, we've had so many game 5s already in this top 8. And it looks like there are no signs of slowing down as RMK-FAST and kxgenocide are putting in the work here. Perfect parry coming out, and the nice little throw punish is going to put the first bit of damage on here. Blanka-chan already waiting in the rear as well. And kxgenocide just holding the parry with no care in the world.
God, it's so risky to be doing that when Blanka's just staring at you, but RMK didn't capitalize, but they will this time when they take themselves to set point after they take us towards the corner and get that simple, significant touch. Oh, cannon spike whips. No follow-up though from RMK, but still, kxgenocide appears to be cracking very slightly under the pressure. But speaking of which, RMK does a reversal that gets baited out as well. We're going back and forth, Toes.
Yeah, we're going back and forth, and we're going for a bunch of crazy resets here as well. And we're seeing a bunch of crazy throw resets from both players. And I mean, we've just devolved into violence at this point. I mean, we are swinging.
Back throw up to the perfect parry, the best option for RMK to take the corner here. Holding the parry, nothing of it just yet. Drive reversal gets blocked. Is this it?
Yeah, I think
it will be, Rex.
Yeah, that should be it. Are we going to see yet another RMK-FAST? Yep, we are. We are going to see another RMK-FAST Grand Finals winner side, which has been the SaltyEU Classic at this point. Moving on here, as kxgenocide does get sent to losers, still, of course, has that opportunity to run things back. First off, we're gonna have to take things back down for Boltstrike versus Gangryong.
Yeah, I mean, God, the amount of adaptation from RMK, because let's be honest, even though he does get to the winner's side so often, it usually starts with him going down in the set first and then adapting and coming back from it. And you saw that there. kxgenocide felt like they were completely in the driver's seat of those first two games, and still it somehow came out from underneath them. So credits to RMK where it's due, because the adaptation is brilliant, and kxgenocide is going to have to look for a run back after the losers bracket concludes, if they can make it, because right now we've got two more players waiting in the wings to try and get their ticket instead. Boltstrike and Gangryong are here. This time we've got Jamie versus Blanka, and that one is going to interest me, because with rapid movement and no projectile to fight back, I wonder how Boltstrike navigates this one. Though of course, arrow kick is an option. It's risky.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a matchup that I've not had the pleasure of watching too much, so I'm really interested to see how this one plays out, because it is definitely a very, very volatile matchup from as far as I can tell. I mean, we have Jamie, of course, getting cascading power levels off of getting the drinks, but also Gangryong getting these incredibly strong setups with Blanka here, and right now playing things pretty defensive to start things out. Boltstrike getting one drink on deck, which of course is very important for Jamie. Unlocking that dive kick already makes him so much stronger.
Yeah, it feels like it's going to be hard for Boltstrike to speedrun a level 4 like he did against the Chun earlier when pshuuu switched off. Because, of course, Blanka, really long-range normals. Of course, you got that slide as well. And Blanka ball. There's not going to be much room maybe outside of target combos.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, ballin is always a threat here. So, Boltstrike not going to be, as we said, at as much leisure against Blanka here. Blanka-chan has been deployed once again and using the up Blanka ball, or the jumping Blanka ball again to just bait out the throw. Incredibly strong tool here for Blanka.
Very nice punish counter there from Boltstrike, gives him a chance to get that level 1. The dive kick doesn't hit anything, but it still keeps us towards the corner. Throw is going to whiff, but then he gets caught out by the lightning activation. Gangryong switching sides. He doesn't care in the slightest how many times he's doing it so far.
Yeah, I mean, he is really just going for it. This has been a very violent, very scrappy game. And one thing that I'm really, really loving here from Gangryong is whenever Boltstrike is trying to go for drinks from full screen, he at least puts out, especially after things like Rekas, where there's a knockdown anyway, he tries to always put out his Blanka-chan in the meantime to get an opportunity of his own. And right now, the EX command grab will actually manage to finish things off here for game 1. Gangryong taking it.
Yeah, I think Boltstrike hard committed to drive impact there because I saw the startup ink brush effect there and he got caught out of it. So Gangryong, nice option to go for that throw there. And he takes us close to the corner already thanks to that extension. But there's the OD arrow kick to buy some time and a chance to get a level up.
Absolutely. That'll be a nice extension to the corner as well for Gangryong. Gotta switch the side yet again. And I mean, Gangryong has been going crazy with the side switches. Boltstrike going for a risky Rekka extension here, but it gets caught up in a trade here in the end.
Yeah, it looks like another route for Boltstrike to get the drinks is going to be OD arrow kick because of the amount of distance he gets. So he should have a chance. Oh no, this is something that happened in a set before as well against Gangryong. If he's doing the bat ball like that, in with his back to the corner, he could just land in time and punish counter throw you. That happened already.
Yeah, level 2 here actually getting stuffed by the drive rush. Beautiful bait. And this is going to hurt a lot here. Be able to put him into the corner still. Perfect parry. Actually not getting any reward, but Gangryong fighting out of the corner. Boltstrike now feeling the pressure a little bit.
Yeah, Boltstrike looking for it. There we go. The OD dive kick comes in. Level 3 this time. Drive rushes through the Blanka champ ball. I like that option for Boltstrike a lot to shut that down and can just get the kill with the extension there. Boltstrike looking good and a bit more primed compared to game number 1. Palm strike comes in, another chance to level up 2 times this time.
Yeah, definitely the Palm doing a lot of work here. I mean, if I had a nickel for every character who could rapidly propel himself forward and get a knockdown out of it in this match, I'd have 2, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, you know?
I mean, fully agreed, to be honest with you. Well, let's find out how Boltstrike carries on from here. Gets the extension, should be able to get this pressure towards the corner. Spends every last resource, can't kill, but can get the level 4.
Uh-oh, now you're in burnout in the corner though.
Switches.
No meter, so you're going to be dealing with this setup. Let's look at the combo here. This is going to hurt a lot. Blanka with Blanka-chan in the corner is going to do a bunch of damage. But unfortunate fumble here at the end on the setup from Gangryong. And Boltstrike gets the throw here to get the game on the board.
Yep, which is vital, I think. Gonna need to test the waters and show some control against Gangryong because that Blanka has been looking to shut him down with the drinks a lot. It feels like they are a lot more hard-earned this time. Oh, just a standing button after the recovery to shut Boltstrike's drive rush down. I like that option. Arrow kick comes in, can drink this time, but still taking a lot longer than before.
Absolutely. I mean, we're not seeing the level 4 speed runs. Boltstrike, you know, kind of having to contend with being on level 1 or 2 for a lot of the set right now. Here's the second one. And just looking for these level 4 speed. And again, as I've been saying, Gangryong has been using the opportunity to set up Blanka-chan every time Boltstrike has been trying to go for drinks. Nice command grab will finish this round right here. Boltstrike.
Yeah, I feel like Gangryong is taking the fact that he's going for drinks and being like, okay, fine, I'll just get a bit of set play going with Blanka-chan. But it is difficult to consider if it's a good enough trade-off. We'll find out as the set plans out. As Boltstrike gets another drink on the board, the drive rush comes in, but not enough distance, and Gangryong gets a whiff punish into the level 2 power-up.
Chan once again making an appearance. The overhead not getting blocked, and again Boltstrike managing to find a defensive throw here. Gangryong in the corner, but is going to be able to get the extension EX Lightning to finish off the game. Beautiful stuff.
Yep, so it is 2-1 to Gangryong. The German player here looking to close the set out. We'll find out as we continue onwards. Gangryong gets the throw. The punish counter is there, but he gets interrupted by the EX arrow kick once again.
Nice anti here as well from the side of Gangryong, and Boltstrike definitely on a bit of a tight spot here. However, this is how you get things started. Gonna be able to get 2 levels of the drink here. Nope, never mind. You're definitely getting EX Blanka balls, and Boltstrike with a sliver of life left, fighting to stay alive here.
tries to drive rush in, but Gangryong space enough that he can just go into the sweep there. And it does work out. That sliding button doing so much for him so far. Now we go for the breakdancing there from Boltstrike, but still not enough. Got a bit of distance, but he knows at any moment Blanka can just dive in. There is literally no room to go for the drinks here right now.
Absolutely not. Gangryong not giving him any space whatsoever. And I mean, now you're still dealing with Blanka in the corner, and that should be it off of the throw. The perfect from Gangryong, finishing things off and eliminating Boltstrike from the tournament.
Yep, unfortunate in the end that Boltstrike could not take it. A tough matchup indeed with the amount of screen closure that can happen at any time from the Blanka there. But still, seriously, Boltstrike, amazing performance there. Always good to see Jamie get so far in tournament. But that will be the end of that. It is going to fall now on kxgenocide and Gangryong to fight each other to decide who gets the chance to stop RMK-FAST from getting that 7th win. We can only wait to see and find out as we wait for kxgenocide to get in here. But yeah, Gangryong's run in losers, credit where credit is due. After going down the winner's side against kxgenocide, you know what? That's a good point. It's a run back.
Yeah, we are getting a bit of a run back here, so gonna be an interesting one. I mean, last time we saw Gangryong taking the momentum somewhat early, but kxgenocide having incredible adaptations and managing to basically be in complete control for the last 2 games of the set. Let's see if Gangryong is going to be able to have a bit of a counter adaptation here. Maybe vary up the offense well enough to throw off kxgenocide's rhythm. But yeah, we'll see as we get into things here.
Yes, we shall see how this losers match is going to close out. It's the losers final here. And so far, kxgenocide appears to be going on the aggressiveness. Cannon Spike is going to get interrupted. Nice reaction from Gangryong there to shut that down in his tracks, to be fair to him.
That's going to be a big punish counter starter here. Nice chunk of damage done. And the punish counter throw as well on the parry attempt. Gangryong getting blended in the corner right now as kxgenocide takes the first round quite convincingly.
Yep, starting off a spiral arrow there because Gangryong didn't have much of a chance to do anything there. Holds the block. Jumps over the command grab. The falling button from kxgenocide is very nice. Cannon Spike to get a little bit of optimization and bar build. Pushing us towards the corner with the spin knuckle. But then side swap from Gangryong. Parry on the drive impact so he doesn't get crushed. Nice.
A very unfortunate whiff there. Now you're in burnout and in the corner against Cammy. This is going to be a very tough situation. Level 3 being spent, of course, as well. Not quite going to kill, but avoiding the chip situation here is going to be incredibly difficult for Gangryong.
And the jump back was almost checkmate right there. kxgenocide more than happy to just go for the Cannon Spike, catching him out and taking the first point pretty convincingly, I'd say, because they were shutting down some great options from Gangryong. But
so Blanka Chan Insurance coming through right there. And another beautiful trade combo. We've seen these Blanka mains today with incredible awareness of these trade combos.
Yeah, the trades have been there, and the awareness is going to be required to get any further leverage. But there's kxgenocide also having the awareness to dive in at the right time and shut down the Blanka Chan. Parry on the drive impact. Nice from Gangryong. Takes the corner again. Oh, double side swap. We're going for the double dash here. Talk about Mario Kart as he jumps in. Command grab. Aggressive round from Gangryong, and he gets that as a result. Nice work.
Absolutely. I mean, Gangryong has been going crazy with a lot of these side switches in these last few games, just turning up the aggression here against kxgenocide, who is still staying composed, still getting that pressure game going. Cannon Spike, of course, putting in so much work as always, and getting grabbed off the spin knuckle here. A bit of an unfortunate situation. Level 2 activated for Gangryong. And yeah, if you're in the air while that's activated, you are in for a world of hurt.
100%. Thankfully, kxgenocide holds on with a little bit of life, but that's going to chip away very fast thanks to the EX command grab in burnout as well. This is near checkmate. Cannon Spike is badly angled, and as a result, we have got Gangryong with the punish, and it's 1-1.
Very, very beautiful right there. on the punish as well on the mid-space dive kick right at the end. But now you find yourself in the corner once again against kxgenocide, who has been putting on a clinical pressure game with this Cammy. Beautiful reversal though through the drive impact. Does not want to get caught out right there.
Not at all, and kxgenocide does still retain the corner despite that fact, which is huge for them. Blanka ball's gonna get jumped over, but no punish this time. Drive bar running low on both sides, spiral out a shutdown, parry is there, but look how much pushback there is towards the corner. And kxgenocide will not let their target escape and gets the kill as a result.
Right now, just looking for these hits. Gangryong getting the first meaningful interaction here. Genocide looking for all of these hand spikes, and they've been just going really, really well. Of course, Blanka doesn't have a traditional DP anti-air like some of the more Shoto-style characters in the game, so it can be a little difficult to deal with these dive kicks from Cammy, especially if they're space well.
Yep, and Gangryong might have a chance to deal with it a little bit better thanks to the install, and they have been doing so far. Blocks it and then takes their turn back. Whiff on the drive impact is so huge, but they can't get the kill just yet. Another great anti-air, and they can get the extension. Gangryong, amazing confirm in the end there.
Extension here once again will be able to push a decent amount to the corner of the slide, finding its mark once again as well, and that is a huge bait on the DP. This is going to be a massive reward for Gangryong. Now fighting out of the corner here against kxgenocide. The punch counter will take the game.
I think the punish counter was what sealed that damage being enough. Gangryong goes 2-1 up. It is near set point for them. kxgenocide have work to do if they want to get above their best placement of third, because that could be where they end here. 2-1 the score to Gangryong. We launch in for game number 4.
Yeah, and more importantly, we're not even getting close. We're also getting closer to the Blanka mirror in grand finals.
It'd be quite a ridiculous feat to see that.
Yeah.
So let's find out if that's going to be the case. Another reversal comes in, a bit of a panic gesture from Gangryong, and kxgenocide keeps it clinical and gets the kill. Not out of the fight just yet.
Another really good count spike here, choosing to spend the level 2 to get the corner carry. And get the setup here as well, going for the cheeky low out of Hooligan, misspaces the overhead unfortunately, and Gangryong getting another little Blanka-chan to stick on the battlefield here. Reversal out, and there it is, running him down, and again kxgenocide has been just holding parry on a lot of these Blanka-chan setups, and yeah, Gangryong just not letting him get away with it anymore.
Oh, huge extension towards the corner we go once again. Cannon spike in the air from kxgenocide though. Quick to take to the air where possible. Risky in this situation. They recover in time thanks to the spacing of the ball. And then the punish counter, not perfectly spaced on that spiral arrow, and it's set point to Gangryong.
Yeah, and you know, kxgenocide also having spent the level 2, the meter advantage is not that massive right now, so it's a pretty even game between these players. Another side switch coming out from Gangryong, and another hold parry being punished.
Rightfully so, got to get those punish counters in where you can. The anti-air is mistimed, so kxgenocide gets another chance. Crush state applied. In the corner we go. Side switches it up and then jumps over the throw. Good sequence on kxgenocide so far, but so much work to do to bring that life bar down.
A lot of work to be done here. Level 2 activated again, and this is a scary situation. However, kxgenocide does have the level 3. That should not punish right there. Too far away, but the DP finds its mark anyway. Blanka-chan actually kind of messing up the punish here for Gangryong, but the slide will put him in a very dangerous situation. No meter to kill here off of this combo, but both players have only one hit. Perfect parry. And don't know the extension with.
kxgenocide, please don't you have your chance here. Do not let that be the end of it. Burnout for kxgenocide. Gangryong gets the anti-air. One more pixel left. Oh, there it is. They should have had it. That is so unfortunate for kxgenocide. You realistically could have taken that set, but in the end, just missed that punish when they required it most. And as a result, will equalize their best performance to third, and we have got Blanka on Blanka action in this grand finals of SaltyEU number 14. Quite unbelievable to say that, but
yeah. Oh man, yeah, we are getting into the Blanka and Blanka action. It's definitely going to be a wild time up in this grand finals. And man, I mean, what a set to take us there. But also a beautiful performance from kxgenocide. Definitely gotta be happy with that third place, fighting through a lot of adversity, getting these really, really clean comebacks as well. So wonderful stuff from kxgenocide as we head into our grand finals, which also means that we're closing in on the last few opportunities to hit up that match arena and contribute to our players here. So if you have the 30 seconds it takes to claim the last few remaining codes, which we still have quite a few of, make sure to head over there right now.
And I see Vector and pshuuu talking about that there. No, it was the case that they were very far, pretty much full screen. And as well, it's important to note, Cammy's level 3 only has full invuln from the 1st and to 13th frame, and it's airborne invuln from the 9th to the 27th frame. But because Blanka-chan was there on the ground, didn't reach, and then got knocked out of it. I don't even think she was in recovery. I think the full invuln ran out, and then Blanka-chan just exploded and hit her. I genuinely think Blanka-chan is what saved him from getting hit there.
Yeah, Blanka-chan, you know, a little bit of a double agent there, sabotaging the punish, but Gangryong made it work anyway, so can't complain too much as we're waiting for RMK-FAST to make his way into the room so we can get this wild grand final started.
Yep, we wait for that to get started. But yeah, pshuuu, as you said, it's basically because of the way the invuln on full runs out for Cammy's level 3, since it's only to the 13th frame, does kind of give you a chance to just get hits like that. Really, really niche interaction. Like, you're not going to see that happen much, if at all, but it is what clutched that out for Gangryong there, in my opinion. So, can't believe I'm saying this, but yes, it's a Blanka on Blanka grand finals. And what a memento it would be if RMK-FAST gets to a 50% win rate
by
on a
beating
Blanka on Blanka.
Blanka mirrors, yeah. Well, I mean, I think he's poised decently well. I think RMK-FAST has definitely portrayed just the most mastery consistently here of the character. So he also has a set to drop, of course, coming from the winner's side against Gangryong, who is coming from the loser side of things. So RMK-FAST definitely has a lot of time to adapt here, and it'll be very interesting to see the Blanka on Blanka violence coming through here for the grand finals.
Yep, a lot of violence possibly on our way, guys. Let's just see how it pans out, as I believe the players are just waiting to get into the lobby now. Gangryong appears to be here. RMK-FAST, the man on the mission, waiting for him. And once he gets in, we have that mirror match. And I can only look forward to this one. I mean, Gangryong, great run so far, in my opinion. After getting knocked down against kxgenocide, they got the run back. They successfully overcame their opponent this time. So that's great momentum. But they're going to have to do a lot here against RMK-FAST. They've joined the lobby. So any moment now, guys, we are going to get underway.
I mean, we are getting ready here. Gangryong, of course, you know, been consistently, you know, grabbing that player one frame Uno, which I respect, you know, as a player one side enjoyer myself. You know, you gotta respect the hustle of coming into the room early to grab that every time.
Listen, the player one side evidently appears to be the favorite side for Gangryong here. Now the two of them are there, and at this point, wait, did they launch into game one without us, or?
We may have gotten a bit of a spectate incident, but we're loading in. You guys might see some hyper light gameplay here for a little bit of a second, but let's see. Actually, no, we're just starting out just fine. All right, never mind. We're all fine. It's all good. But yeah, here we have RMK-FAST on the red Blanka versus the green from Gangryong.
Yep, important to make that distinction here, guys. RMK-FAST goes off to a very quick start. A jump in is going to extend and gets a perfect to start things off. Oh, toast. What a way to send a message in grand finals. Looking for that win is RMK, and that's a way to get things kicking off. Jumps in with the EX ball this time. Not going to get any success. There's the slide, though. Goes for the throw, but a nice tech from Gangryong.
absolutely. And a beautiful counter poke here from Gangryong, you know, getting the momentum on his side. Jumping out of the command grab though. RMK-FAST gonna be able to get the level 2 going. And look at all that drive gauge damage as well in that combo. The eye lands though, and oh god, Blanka-chan getting the insurance, and look at that, the combo off of the own crumple on the DI. RMK-FAST with insane awareness here.
And then just a headbutt to finish it off. Oh my goodness, RMK. I get it, you're on fire, man, and he's looking to close this one out fast. Game number 2 launches with RMK already taking a lead. Jumps in once again, Gangryong getting caught by that twice now, interestingly. Wow, spacing is perfect as well. Blanka-chan keeping him in block stun so he can keep the pressure going. But finally, Gangryong pokes back.
Absolutely, but currently it feels like the momentum is still on the side of RMK-FAST after that crazy interaction. The previous game, getting the EX ball as well to get the side switch here, and RMK-FAST putting on the hurt. And Gangryong in the corner.
Oh, second time's the charm, evidently. Not ready for that one. Gangryong gets caught by the Blanka ball. And another round lead for RMK-FAST emerges.
Neutral jump is going to be able to get a nice little extension up of it here, getting the throw as well. And Gangryong looking a lot more solid this round for sure. Still working with an almost full health bar, but RMK-FAST is about to change that as we're going into level 2. Full push to the corner here. And Blanka-chan coming out as well.
Blanka-chan coming out and doing a lot of work for him there. RMK not going to be able to do anything that time. That will be fast enough. Gangryong gets caught in the corner. There is the Blanka-chan as well. Another one waiting in the wings. But it's not going to be enough. RMK just gets the extension and brings it to 2-0. This is looking like a really quick set. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking like the Blanka percent speedrun for sure. And you know what I just noticed as well in that set? There is very few visual distinction between both players, Blanka-chan. So Blanka-chan friendly fire is on the table for sure. It can actually be quite spooky.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say you've got that as well. And also notice the fact that RMK, as a matter of fact, is getting another perfect. It's set point already.
Yeah, not just that, but tournament point here for RMK-FAST, looking to take things from the winner's side here in the battle of the Blankas.
Oh, huge risk is not going to be capitalized upon. Level 2 for RMK-FAST with huge damage incoming, and we can go towards the corner as well. One more interaction may be enough here with the Blanka-chan. That's it! Risks it all on the reversal, and that will not work out. And RMK-FAST takes it in a super convincing fashion. And let me just state what I said before. 50% win rate. 14 tournaments, 7 wins. That is RMK-FAST. A 50% win rate across all of Salty Street Fighter EU so far. Insane performance, and here's your winner once again. What a champion we have right now.
Yeah, I mean, staying true to the name, RMK-FAST is definitely putting that name to good use, cleaning things out here incredibly quickly, and taking yet another win, as you said, you know, proving who the main Blanka in the house is, and getting things done here. Beautiful performance there from both players, and still a very impressive loser side run here from Gangryong to even get to this point.
Yeah, huge shoutouts to Gangryong, just not enough against Blanka. We have the battle of the same character there, and it looks like we know who comes out on top. So, Gangryong not able to make it to first, but RMK able to win again and take a huge share of that match. By the way, of course, you can still contribute. All you gotta do is click on that link in the chat right now, sign in, and click on claim code. Come on, guys. Let's give some shoutouts to RMK-FAST for getting a 50% tournament win rate for Salty so far. 7 tournaments out of 14 successfully taken the throne of. Make sure you give him some extra cash in his pocket to show your appreciation for his amazing performances. But other than that, I do think that is about it for today. Make sure, of course, you are keeping up to date with SaltyEU by joining the Discord. And you can, of course, check out their Twitter as well to see any tournament information if required. But other than that, guys, It's been a pleasure to take you through this top 8. My name has been Cert, and you can follow me at twitter.com/Cert with an underscore on the end. It's been a huge privilege. Toast, how about you? Where can they find you?
You can find me over on Twitter as well, at ToastSenpaiFGC. It has been a pleasure commentating here with you today, Mr. Cert. It has been a wonderful time, and again, thank you for having me. It has been a blast.
All right. Well, let me say this top 8 it went so, or rather this grand final went so fast I didn't get to make the image that I normally make. So I don't have that at hand, unfortunately, to show at the end. It'll be on Twitter. Don't worry. I'll make it after finishing up the stream. But yeah, GG's everyone. Exciting tournament yet again. Very, very nice. And we are gonna go somewhere, obviously. We are gonna, too many perfects, man. Too many.
Yeah, I mean, the RMK speedrun could not be stopped right there.
RMK show, man. Just cooking. We are gonna go to, let me just see here. Are they live? Am I blind?
Quite a few Street Fighter things going on. Got see Otaku going right now.
Yes, Otaku. Yeah, that's too big to.
Fair enough.
I'm just confused here. I'm looking for something, but I actually don't know what it's called. Let me ask. Let me phone a friend.
Using the Joker already.
Yeah, very, very fun tournament, obviously. Yet again, somebody needs to stop RMK-FAST. The one week
someone really needs to stop them, man. That's crazy.
The 1 week that RMK-FAST, Venom joins, RMK-FAST not there, keeping the win streak intact.
Yeah,
Giga big brain, man.
Tactical dodge for
Yeah.
sure.
We are gonna go to
Good old Venom, man. He used to pull up to a lot of Granblue tournaments as well, especially in the earlier days of the game, and he was just as much of a menace there.
Yeah. Full top, it's a lot of Blazblue tournaments as well. Okay, I can't actually find the stream I was looking for. I think they stopped. Let's go to... Let me find a homie somewhere. Go to... Okay, it was because the stream I was looking for wasn't existing today. I see. Oh, let's go to a Danish person. No! Dude, every time I look in a category I want to rate somebody, they're streaming another game. I can see, Danish person streaming Street Fighter. Click on the stream, it's Fall Guys.
It's fucking Fog.
Dude, last time it happened with Strive, they were playing fucking FIFA in the Strive category. I was like, fucking hell, man.
Hard. I love that as well. Recently,
That's advanced footsies right there.
That was real footsies. Recently, I wanted to check out like the new DNF character, and the only stream in the DNF category was someone playing Granblue. That shit cracked me up so hard.
We're gonna go to Daniel. Let's go to Daniel.
Yeah.
There we go. Classic. You know, we got that DBFC connection. What is Daniel doing? We'll find out in just a second.
What is Daniel doing?
Very fun stream.
Yeah, no, Daniel's a legend.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Have a good one. Peace out.
Yeah. Bye-bye.